Cornbelters getting ready for Game 40 of the Prospect League season here at beautiful Nelson Corp Field to take on the Clinton Lumberkings. Welcome you in. Oliver Arora joined alongside Braden Hartman. The fifth game of the series between these two sides. The Lumberkings hosting today. They're playing as the Clinton Elotes as they do for home games on Sunday. Sporting a unique jersey, yellow tops with some pink sleeves. But there's no love lost between these two sides. A fiery contest last time they matched up here at Nelson Corp Field. An 8-5 win for the Cornbelters with a lot of altercations, Braden.
Yeah, a little bit of a scuffle in the middle of that one. There was a call that I think one of the Lumberking hitters was not very fond of, and on the way back to dugout, our catcher had some words for him, and then they exchanged words, and it started a little bit of a scuffle. Benches cleared, and best believe some of them are thinking about that coming to today's game.
Cornbelters had a good performance last night, 8-5 win over Springfield back in Normal. 4-run second inning started it, and then a big eighth inning, 2 runs to extend the lead, make it 8-5. Nick Kruger came in for the Cornbelters and shut the door, so they improved to 7-6 on the second half. On the other side, Clinton, they dropped maybe a surprising contest, 6-11 the final, to the Pistol Shrimp, who have really struggled in the second half. Despite Clinton out-hitting Illinois Valley 13-9, they left 15 runners on base. Clinton still ahead, though, in the second half standings, sitting at 9-3.
They've had a really impressive year so far. Obviously, I would call that one probably a fluke. You always have games that get away, but that's just baseball, right? So you can tell that they're probably have a little bit of a sour taste in their mouth. They're looking to capitalize on today's opportunity against a familiar face.
Bring you to the standings in the Western Conference Northwest Division. Lumberkings, despite the loss yesterday, still in top, 9-3, followed by the Cornbelters trying to get one back and claw back, 7-6. Burlington won yesterday, they're 7-7. The Doggy Paddlers had a doubleheader against the Cape Catfish, and they dropped both. They moved to 5-7, and the Pistol Shrimp, off of a big win against the Lumberkings, improved to 3-9 on the season. Both managers, a long meeting at the plate. I can only assume some talks of maybe some kind words today after a crazy game here at Nelson Corp Field on the 30th. Billy Du Bois, the manager for the Cornbelters. Trevor Burkhart, the manager for the Lumberkings. Umpires in today's contest, Jeff Freeze is behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Kevin Ferris in the field. It's both these two teams getting ready to go. Take you to the starting pitching matchup today on the hill for the Lumberkings. It's Keegan Luxem making his 5th start of the summer, 6th appearance, 2-1. A fantastic pitcher early on, 25 strikeouts on the season through 22 innings. That's the second most on the Lumberkings. The freshman from Illinois, the University of Illinois, Chicago.
And for Luxem, he's definitely the arm that you want coming off of a bad loss. Chance to get back here, and honestly, looking at the standings and just looking at today's game, you cannot want a better matchup. Two teams fighting in the same conference. They see each other a lot. They don't like each other, and a lot riding on this one.
On the other side for the Cornbelters, Nick Curry makes his first start of the summer, only his second appearance. That first appearance came on July 2nd against the Pistol Shrimp, went 1 inning, gave up 1 hit and no runs, was credited for the win. So almost time here for first pitch. 5 minutes will get you to the starting lineup, starting with the Cornbelters. They'll hit first. Eli Keyser leads off playing in left field. Tyler Thompson, the always dangerous all-star, playing at second base, hitting second, followed by Ben Vogley hitting third, playing at shortstop. Jackson Stanek cleans up the order. He's playing over at first base. To round out the infield, Nolan McCrossan plays over at third. Addison Worthman gets the start in right field. He'll hit sixth. Max Heineman is the designated hitter today for the Normal Cornbelters. Carter Blakeney plays in center field, and to round out the lineup, Jacob Greer is behind the dish.
I'm excited to see what Addison Worthman can do today. Had a huge game yesterday, going 3 for 4 with 2 RBIs and 2 runs. His first hit, 104 miles per hour off the bat. It was a double. So I'm curious to see what he has in store for us today. On the other side for the Lumberkings, leading off is going to be Jalen Ziegler, the center fielder. Playing third is Cole Landclose. Kaden Frommelt will be the designated hitter and bat third. In the cleanup spot is Isaac Sobieschek. He'll play first. Batting fifth is Brody Schinkel in left. The catcher, Noah Thine. And then Jaden Bazil will be the shortstop. JT Augustiniak will be at second. And batting ninth is Wrigley Mathis.
The Lumberkings getting announced here to the faithful at Nelson Court Field, a historic ballpark built in 1937, hosted the Brooklyn Dodgers affiliate way back in the day. Now the primary host is the Clinton Lumberkings. Good turnout here today on Sunday baseball.
This is a park that I came to all the time growing up. It's one of the old cathedrals of minor league baseball. Back in 2020, when the Commissioner Rob Manfred decided to do away with some of the smaller leagues, you saw the formation of the Prospect League. This was one of the greatest venues of that group.
The Lumberkings just outside the third base dugout now take the field, led by Keegan Luxem on the bump. Talked about the Elotes wearing yellow jerseys and some pink sleeves. Cornbelters, they rock the traditional road uniforms, the green tops with the navy bottoms. All right, almost time for first pitch. We're going to step aside for the national anthem, but when we get back, it'll be the Cornbelters and the Lumberkings. Almost time for first pitch here. Just finished up with the national anthem at Nelson Court Field. Talked about fifth matchup between these two sides. Cornbelters hosted the Lumberkings for a two-game set way back in May, the home opener, and then the following game. Cornbelters took care of business there, won both of them, but then the next time these two sides met was here in Clinton, and it was a domination by the Lumberkings, 10-0 on June 17th. Talked a lot about the fiery contest 2 weeks later on the 30th, an 8-5 win. The Cornbelters came out of Nelson Court Field with the victory. Noel McCrossen's 3-run shot was the difference. So now a fifth matchup in a big second-half race.
And how's an impressive shot, too. This is one of the most hardest parks to hit a home run. Unless you pull it to left, and that short porch down on the left side of the field, 335 is the dimensions out there. Unless you can do that, it's very hard to hit a home run out.
High fence all around the stadium. 330 is the number over to left field, and then 325 with the high wall to right. Center field, 395 is the number. Throw down by Thine behind the dish, and we are ready for baseball. Eli Keyser leads things off for the Cornbelters. Hit lower in the order yesterday, down in the 8-hole, but hit that big home run in the bottom of the 8th to give the Cornbelters some insurance, has earned the right to lead things off tonight. Shut the gate by the Cornbelters bullpen. Some initial confusion, so the quick pause, and base umpire Kevin Ferris goes over to shut it. Luxem now steps on the hill, and Keyser does the same into the box, the right-hander, for both sides. The windup and the pitch. Fastball 90 miles an hour, misses low and inside, and we are underway. 2:01 the time, 87 degrees at first pitch. Next offer. Breaking ball misses well away. 2 balls, no strikes. 2-0 pitch. Luxem working quickly, fires a fastball in the outside corner, no bite. 3 balls, no strikes early on to Keyser.
That's a tough take, too. Really nice job by Keyser. Outside high fastball just outside of the zone.
The 3-0. Fastball catches the bottom half of the zone. Luxem finally gets his first strike of the afternoon. It's 3-1. Keyser, 12 walks on the summer. Awaits the 3-1 pitch. Fastball, swing and a miss, strike 2. Back-to-back fastballs has made this count full.
Just like that, right back into a full count. Nice job by Luxem coming back.
Payoff pitch. Fastball hit hard to short. Basil fields and tosses over to first base in time for out number 1.
And that's going to kind of showcase how this one's going to go. You think one person has the lead and the advantage, and the other person comes right back. That's the hard-nosed matchup that you have today between the Lumberkings and the Cornbelters.
Luxem works back there. Following a 3-ball count, brings up Tyler Thompson, the right-handed hitter, with 1 down in the top of the first. 99 off the bat at Keyser there. Not a bad swing. First pitch to Thompson. Fastball hit hard into right field. That'll get through for a base hit. Mathis fields and fires it in. Thompson, a 1-out single to get things started for the Cornbelters.
Stay hot, Tyler Thompson. Opposite way. Really nice job by him. He is scorching right now.
That hit makes it a 7-game hit streak for the All-Star. Now on first, the left-hander Ben Vogley, ready to take his cuts. The 0-0. Fastball big, swing and a miss by Vogley for strike 1. Last time at Nelson Corp Field, Vogley had a strong day, 2 for 4 in that win. Been an integral part of this Cornbelters side. Pickoff attempt over to Thompson at first, but gets back in standing. Thompson, 8 stolen bases on the summer. Small leadoff over there at first. 0-1. Fastball well upstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike.
With that last hit, Thompson made it 50 hits on there. He leads the team with hits.
1-1. Breaking ball inside corner, catches a piece. Vogley not happy with the call, but it's 1-2. 50 hits. Thompson leads the team, 2nd in the entire Prospect League. He's on first with 1 down. Top of the first, 0-0 the score. Luxem, another pickoff attempt over to first, but Thompson gets back in standing once more. Luxem, deep breath. Glances over at first, but comes set. Fires home. Fastball hit hard into left field. Schinkel moves back and will make the catch for out number 2.
Luxem paying a lot of attention over there at first to Thompson. Thompson, kind of, I would say, your average threat to steal. 8 stolen bases on the year. Nothing crazy, but when he gets a good jump, that time he wasn't really that far off the bag. Maybe just making sure he doesn't decide, hey, maybe I can take his bag here.
That fastball, 92 miles an hour, the hardest of the day for Luxem, excuse me. Jackson Stanek now at the dish with 2 down. First offer. Breaking ball inside corner, catches a piece for strike 1.
Another nice inside off-speed pitch from Luxem. Getting the call low and in.
Still small leadoff by Thompson over at first base. 0-1 pitch. Fastball hit hard into right field. That'll get through again. Thompson round second, but he'll stay right there, and Stanek is aboard with a 2-out single. Cornbelters, 2 runners on here.
Stanek last night from against the Horseshoes kind of was lifting his swing that time. Hits it right on the nose to right field. A great adjustment by him. Let's hope that he can keep that going today.
Runner on second's Thompson. Runner at first is Stanek. Both reached via singles. Brings up another All-Star, Nolan McCrossan. The team leader in RBIs has a big position here in the first. Luxem steps off before the initial offer and now gets back on the hill. First pitch. Breaking ball misses high for ball 1.
That one got the catcher to kind of jump up a little bit. Thine, maybe if he would have stayed close, he could have framed that, maybe gotten a call there. It was pretty close. Still small leadoff from Stanek Thompson at second. Next offer.
Fastball misses well outside, brings Thine out of his stance. 2 balls, no strikes. McCrossan was a big part in the win here on the 30th. Had a 3-run shot. That was the difference. Has another opportunity with runners on base to contribute. 2-0. Fastball outside corner, no bite. McCrossan watches it go by. 3 balls, no strikes.
A good spot if it was a different count, but 3-0. Just couldn't quite get it on the outside part. Now he finds himself behind 3-0. It's going to be tough.
Already 16 pitches in the inning for Luxem. Deep breath. Glances over at second, but comes home. 3-0 fastball in the zone at 89 miles an hour for strike 1.
Luxem doesn't look like his control's out of whack, but definitely not being very aggressive to start it out. He's let a couple hitters get good counts.
The 3-1. Fastball fouled straight back. Back-to-back strikes has made this count full. 3-2 the count with 2 down. Top of the first. Cornbelters try to strike first. Thompson's over at second base. Stanek at first. Both runners in motion here on the full count. Luxem tries to have a scoreless first frame. Gets his sign. Chest high set. Comes home. Fastball well high for ball 4. First walk of the game. A 2-out walk has loaded the bases.
And look who is coming to the plate. Addison Worthman. Absolutely flaming hot right now. 3 for 4 last night. He's got a great chance here with the bases loaded.
3 for 4 with 2 doubles, 2 RBIs. Worthman been seeing the ball brilliantly at the plate. 108 off the bat and a walk-off win against Burlington. And then yesterday, a 104-mile-an-hour double and a 94-mile-an-hour double. Ready with the bases loaded. First pitch to the right-hander. Fastball upstairs, ball 1. Worthman playing in right field today, has had some time at DH because he struggled in the field. Gets the nod, though, to return back out there. 1-0. Fastball outside corner, catches a piece for strike 1.
He's kind of one of those bats that regardless if he has to play the field or not, you have to have his bat in the lineup. So you have to work him in somehow, so he has to start in right today.
Clinton defense playing straight up here with 2 down and the bases loaded. 1-1. Breaking ball outside half for strike. Luxem now 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning.
Love that breaking ball from Luxem. Started high and then dropped right in the outside part of the zone for a strike.
No wind to help Worthman. 1-2 count, 2 outs. Luxem kicks and deals. Breaking ball got Worthman swinging. Off-speed pitch on the outside corner retires Addison Worthman on strikes. And after a crazy first inning, Luxem and the Clinton Lumberkings are able to work out of it. Bases loaded jam. We head to the bottom of the first inning. The score still 0-0. You're listening to Normal Cornbelters Baseball on the Normal Cornbelters YouTube channel. Don't go anywhere. Nick Curry out there for his first start of the summer. He'll do so against a tricky Lumberkings lineup. Leading off, it's Jalen Ziegler. Curry has to go through the thick of it here. 1, 2, 3, all dangerous. Ziegler leads it off from the right-hand side. McCrossan over at third base for the Cornbelters, playing a little bit closer. First pitch. Breaking ball on the outside half for ball 1. One out. Hard hit to McCrossan over at third. He's going to glove and toss over to first for out number 1. Routine play gets the afternoon started on defense for the Cornbelters.
First pitch, first out. Nice job by him. Ground ball gets him to roll over.
Cole Langclose now steps in to the right-hand side. Another dangerous hitter for the Lumberkings, hitting just under 370 this season. It's Curry. Gets set, standing on the first base side of the rubber. His first offer. Fastball that's lifted deep into center field. Carter Blakeney shades over and hauls in for out number 2.
Quick and efficient from Curry. Really nice job by him. 2 quick outs to start this one. That's how you got to do it.
2 outs, 3 pitches. Nick Curry working efficiently. Able to retire Langclose on the high cheddar. So now brings up Caden Frommel, the designated hitter, to try and start something with 2 down. First pitch, breaking ball on the outside half, misses, ball 1.
Frommel leads the team with a .633 slugging percentage.
1-0. High Ched able to get a swing and miss. Frommel falls back. It's 1-1. Cornbelters defense playing a little bit further back. Thompson, a veteran over at second base, playing on the outfield turf. 1-1. Slider misses low. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Kind of shook his head after that one, lost it a little bit. Definitely tried to put that on the outside part, probably in the zone. Now finds himself behind 2-1. He's got room, though. Come back with a nice pitch here, and you're back in the driver's seat.
Bell tie set from Curry on the mound. Fires home the 2-1. Fastball outside corner. Doesn't get the strike call. So 3 balls, 1 strike to the 3-hitter Frommel. 6-game hit streak carried by the designated hitter at the plate. Generous 3-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball hit hard to short. Vogley can't make the stop. It trickles into left field where Keyser's there. 2-out single. Extends the hit streak to 7. Frommel brings up a 4-hitter now.
Very nice piece from Frommel. He stays hot as well. A lot of people scorching right now between these two teams. Nice try by Vogley on that one. Unfortunately, was hit just a little bit too hard. Got by him before he can make a glove play.
Isaac Sobieschek tries to make amends from yesterday's performance. Left 5 runners on base in the loss. Dangerous hitter in the 4-hole right now. Curry looks over at first base. Comes home. Slide step is cranked deep into left field. If it's fair, it's gone, but it is foul. 96 miles an hour off of Sobieschek's bat. Will have to stay in the box, though. It's 0-1.
Ooh, the ball was absolutely crushed. Way ahead of it. All over it, but just a long strike for Curry.
0-1 pitch. Slide step breaking ball for ball 1. Cornbelters defense not concerned with the runner at first, and Frommel still playing straight up with 2 down. Sobieschek at the plate from the right-hand side. Curry takes a look over at first. Comes home with the 1-1. Fastball on the outside half. Back pick attempt by Heineman. Saw a couple of those yesterday. Not able to get Frommel. The pitch was a strike, so it's 1-2.
Nice slider from him just outside part of the plate. Gets the strike call. He's now 1 strike away from getting out of the inning.
Frommel extends his leadoff over at first base. The 12th pitch of the inning for Curry, who tries to work out of the jam. Here's the pitch. Fastball hit hard to third, but right to McCrossin. Doesn't have to move an inch. And so the Cornbelters get out of it. 4 batters come to the plate, but no runs between either side in the first frame. We head to the top of the second inning. 7-8-9 due up for the Cornbelters. Cornbelters load the bases in the first inning, but in the end, it's obsolete. Keegan Luxem works out of the jam and returns on the hill for his second inning of work. First batter he faces is Max Heineman, the designated hitter, bats from the right side today. Luxem with nobody on works in the windup. His first pitch. Fastball lifted foul out of the stadium to our right for strike one.
And Luxem threw 23 pitches in that first half of the top first inning. But, yeah, he comes in, does his job, though.
0-1 pitch. Breaking ball misses downstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Despite all the action, still finds himself putting up a big 0 up to start this one.
Luxem winds the 1-1. Breaking ball hangs in there 71 miles an hour. And it's a 1-2 count. Heineman's only appearance against Clinton was here, used as a defensive sub. First at bat, the 1-2 pitch. Fouled off, foul. We'll do it again.
Luxem going right at him with the fastballs here.
Luxem not on the mound yet. A couple of players for the Lumberkings making their way out of the field. And so pause and play, but we're ready now. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball hit back up the middle. Won't get through. It's fielded by Basil, and he'll toss over to first base for out number 1.
That was a really smooth play by Basil. Great footwork towards the middle of the field, right next to that second base bag. Gloves it and throws it while moving to his left.
91-mile-an-hour fastball, able to retire Heineman. So 1 up, 1 down, back-to-back outs for Luxem. Brings up Carter Blakeney. Righty rests the bat in his shoulder, waits the first offer. Fastball spiked in the dirt at 90 miles an hour for ball 1. Blakeney was really struggling this season. Had a stretch where he was 1 for 30. That was before the Burlington series where he absolutely dominated 1-0. Swing and a miss at a fastball, 1 ball, 1 strike. Against Burlington, went 4 for 6 and stole 3 bases, was a crucial part in that victory walk-off on Friday, 1-1. Breaking ball outside corner, misses, 2 balls, 1 strike.
And even with that big slump, still finds himself with a 292 average. So he's been just kind of staying afloat, but has blossomed as of late.
2-1. Fastball off the end of Blakeney's bat, trickles foul. We'll do it again, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Lumberkings still playing straight up. Pause and play. Blakeney gets an opportunity to get set following the foul ball. Wind starting to blow in here now at Nelson Corp Field. Luxem from the windup. Here's the 2-2. Breaking ball misses high. Pitch that Luxem liked. Instead, though, the count now moves full.
He did like it, but didn't quite get enough bite. It did stay up a little bit too much. Blakeney might have been able to punish that one a little bit. Almost a mistake pitch, if you want to call it that.
Here's the 3-2. Fastball hit hard over to Basil. Makes a nice backhand stop over to first in time. Gets a loud applause from the Clinton faithful. A fantastic play by Basil, and there's 2 down.
A very, very nice play by him. Well-deserved applause. Crossed his body on the throw, and it looked like speed-wise, he got a lot on that. It looked like he'd thrown it normally, but crossed his body and falling away from first. Really nice play from him.
Jacob Greer now up to the plate with 2 down. First offer to the righty. Swing and a miss at a fastball. Greer, one of 3 catchers in the lineup today. He's the one behind the dish, but Heineman, who hit earlier in the inning, and McCrossan both play catcher. 1-0. Breaking ball makes it 1 ball, 1 strike. One. Fastball high, 2 balls, 1 strike. Nothing to score in the top of the second. The 2-0 pitch. 2-1, misses away, and now it's 3 balls, 1 strike.
2 outs here. He's going to be really selective. Greer knows Luxem's got a lot in his tank. So I think if he wants to take one here, he can.
3-1. Fastball called strike. Greer thought he had it. Started walking over to first base, but will have to stay in the box for the full count pitch. Here's the 3-2. Fastball misses downstairs. It's a full count walk for Jacob Greer, and that flips the lineup over.
Great at bat by him. He has one of the best eyes on the team.
It's the 6th walk of the summer for Jacob Greer. Extends the inning for Eli Keyser. Started this contest with a ground out over to short. Basil been fantastic over there. 2 brilliant plays. First pitch. Breaking ball 71 miles an hour. Catches a piece for strike 1.
Just the difference in speed. It's so hard to time up with the high velocity fastball and the slow off speed.
0-1. Runner takes off and Greer. Pitch misses. The throw down. Not in time. Jacob Greer slides in safely. His 5th stolen base of the summer. Puts him in scoring position for Keyser.
He's only got 5 stolen bases in the summer, but that time he looked like he'd had a lot more than that. Really nice steal. He was able to get a really nice jump and was there before the ball was even caught.
So 1-1's the count with 2 down. Keyser at the plate, awaits the 1-1. Fastball doesn't catch a piece. Just missed away, and it's 2 balls, 1 strike to count. Greer deep leadoff at second base. Held on by August Shiniak. 2-1. Fastball lifted foul down the right field line. Won't stay in the ballpark. And the count's level at 2-2.
Umpire's going to run out of baseballs. A lot of foul balls out of this ballpark. And they're not easy to get either. Kind of a thin outside part on the concourse outside of the stadium. So probably going to need a few more baseballs.
Couple deep breaths from Luxem on the mound. Gets set, looks over to second. Delivers home. 2-2 pitch, catches a piece of the outside half. Keyser's not happy about it, but the breaking ball able to retire the leadoff man, and so that will end the top half of the second inning. Cornbelters get a runner on with 2 outs via the walk, but strand him. We head to the bottom of the second after this. 0-0 the score in the bottom of the second inning. Right-handed hitter Brody Schinkel ready to get things going against Nick Curry, who's still back out there.
First inning, very effective. Did give up that base hit to Fromalt, but ground out, fly out, line out from him. Hard contact, though, so we'll have to see if he can place the baseball a little bit better.
First pitch to Schinkel. Hits one hard into deep left field. That sends Keyser back to the track, but he camps under it and makes a deep fly-out catch for out number 1.
As I actually literally just said, he's got to be able to place that one. That one way too much to the heart of the plate and a little bit of a scare for a second, but it does just barely stay in the ballpark.
Another quick out by Nick Curry. One down brings up the lefty. Noah Thine catching today's contest. Thine making his first start for the Lumberkings since the Cornbelters came to town on the 30th. First offer. Curry fires one over the head of Thine. Thine ducks his head for ball 1. Scary situation.
Yeah, that one was definitely just a lost one. He's been really a little bit sporadic with his control today, but that one just got away from him. He's going to have to dial it back in, though. Can't allow more of that.
1-0. Fastball right down the middle for strike 1. 84 miles an hour from Curry.
After going up and in near the head of Thine, that inside part of the plate is usually wide open, so fires a fastball after the missed pitch.
1-1. Thine squares to bunt, but pulls it back to make it 2-1. Crowd trying to get into it here in Clinton. Good showing here on a Sunday afternoon.
I mean, where else would you rather be, Oliver? After church or whatever you do on Sunday, coming out to the ballpark, watching a nice game like this?
2-1. Fastball misses away. 3-1 count now to Thine. McCrossan playing level with the third base bag over there. Thompson at second base playing deep on the grass. Vogley over at short, ranging towards the second base bag. Here's the 3-1. Fastball catches the inside corner. Nice pitch from Curry, dotted at 84 miles an hour. Makes it a 3-ball, 2-strike count.
Also, I want to say Thine is right up on the plate. His back foot is literally a little bit even past the line.
Curry kicks and deals. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Deep breath from both the hitter and the pitcher. Curry steps back on the mound. The 7th pitch of the at-bat. Here it is. Breaking ball down the middle for strike 3.
I love that sequence from Thine. As I was told one time, if you throw it up and in and it's up near the head, if anything, it kind of gives him a little bit of spook. And then as I said, he comes back with a fastball right after that one. It's usually open, throws it right in there for a strike, and then battles and gets the strikeout looking. Really nice stuff from Curry.
2 up, 2 down. Brings up the shortstop, who's made some fantastic plays today, Jaden Buzzell. First pitch. Swing and a miss at the off speed outside for strike 1. Retired Carter Blakeney in the second on a nice move, ranging towards his right. 0-1. Big swing and a miss again. Going fishing at the breaking ball. And falls behind 0-2.
Brazil is going to be attending Indiana State. Got to say, after those couple plays, I think they're in for a treat out there.
Curry comes set. Trying to go 1-2-3 here in the bottom of the second. The pitch. Chopped back to Curry. He's not going to field it. It's going to go to Vogley, who's going to eat it over at shortstop. No throw. An infield single for Basil with 2 down.
I don't think there was a real chance to get Basil over there at first, but Curry kind of put the nail in the coffin when he touched it with his glove. Vogley might have had a play. I don't think it would have mattered, though. Really quick is Basil, so he was already at first by the time Vogley had fielded the ball.
JT Augustiniak digs in from the right side with the inning extended for him. Basil over at first base. Big lead off. Curry comes home. Fastball high for ball 1. Augustiniak 4 for 7 in his last 2 games with 4 RBIs. 1-0. Another fastball high. 2 balls, no strikes. 4 RBIs in the last 2 games. Homered yesterday here against the Pistol Shrimp. Calm stance. Keeps the bat above his head. Another big leadoff over at first from Basil. Stays put, the 2-0. Lifted high in the air, playable for Worthman, who camps under and makes the catch for out number 3. Back-to-back 2-out hits for Clinton, but they strand them both times. 0-0 the score. We headed to the top of the 3rd inning. 2, 3, and 4 due up when we get there. Welcome back, top of the 3rd. Tyler Thompson gets ready to hit here. 1 for 1, singled in the 1st inning. Thompson sporting a bright yellow bat as he gets ready. Luxem fires home. 0-0. Fastball, ball 1. Land close over at third base, playing just a foot away from the infield grass. 1-0 breaking ball, catches a piece, make it 1-1. Thompson picked up his 50th hit of the summer in the 1st inning. 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball upstairs, 2 balls, 1 strike.
Luxem's gone with the off-speed a lot with that slider. Kind of been in spurts accurate, but not able to find it when it matters a lot of the times.
2-1. Fastball well low. Thompson back-to-back balls. Hitter-friendly 3-1 count. Luxem still in the windup. Comes home. 3-1 fastball well away. It's a leadoff walk for Tyler Thompson. Thompson's aboard for the 2nd time this afternoon. Ben Vogley, the left-hander, now returns to the plate. Middle infield for the Lumberkings, shade closer towards the second base bag. Seen a couple of brilliant plays from Basil already today at short. First offer, Thompson takes off. Vogley squares to bunt, doesn't. The throw down doesn't get Thompson. Basil can't believe it, puts his hands on his head. Hear the reaction from the Clinton faithful here. But a stolen base by Tyler Thompson, his 9th of the summer. And that's going to bring the skipper out, Trevor Burkhart, for the Lumberkings, who demands an explanation.
The throw beat him by a mile. I think the question is going to be, did he tag him? We can't really tell from here, but if he tagged him when he waved his arm, then he was way out at second, but he must have missed him. At least that's what the base umpire is going to say. So it's going to have a runner on second. Still no outs. Great opportunity for Vogley.
Pitch was a ball, so Vogley now in a 1-0 count has a runner in scoring position. Land close over at third, now fully on the infield grass. 1-0. Breaking ball misses high. 71 miles an hour out of the hand of Luxem. Makes it a 2-0 count.
Just to go back to that previous play, what a throw from Thine. Got to give him some props. That was right on the money over to Basil at second.
Basil holds on Thompson over there. Luxem comes home with a 2-0. Vogley chops one over to third. Backhanded stop by Sobieschek, who flips it to Luxem to get the out over at first. Thompson moves over to third on the play. Runner 90 feet away for the Cornbelters with 1 down.
That's a job. Vogley puts the ball in play to the right side. That's exactly how you do it. Thompson able to advance to third, and now Jackson Stanek is going to be able to hit, and a fly ball will likely score Thompson from third.
Jackson Stanek, 1-for-1 singled in the first inning. Struggled at the plate as of recently, though, coming into tonight. 2 for his last 18. First offer. Breaking ball fouled off into the Cornbelters dugout over by first base. 0-1 count. Luxem has been working quickly all afternoon. Chest high set. The pitch. It does not get Stanek. Breaking ball misses, nearly catches Stanek's foot, but instead it's a 1-1 count. Talked about a fly ball likely scores Thompson. Stanek leads the entire Prospect League in sacrifice flies with 6. Infield for the Lumberkings moves a shade in. 1-1 pitch. Fastball in the outside half gets a big swing out of Stanek. Luxem gets ahead 1-2.
Luxem knows exactly what the scouting report is. I know Ozit kind of has struggled, like I said, with the off speed, isn't able to get it. You know that Jackson Stanek hits fastballs very well, perfectly located in the outside part of the plate. Can't reach it.
The 1-2. Breaking ball, Stanek just does a good job getting a piece. Fouls it straight back. We'll do it again.
Another thing with that Stanek struggles with is that he always pulls the ball. He's got a dead pull swing, so if you can't get the off speed in there that he kind of struggles to hit with, you could throw an outside fastball, and unless he adjusts and hits it to the left side, it's usually a really nice pitch, and he did that right there for Luxem. He knows exactly what he's doing.
Ziegler out there in center field for the Lumberkings, playing a couple steps in. 1-2 the count. 1 down, runner at third is Tyler Thompson. Stanek at the dish. Here's the pitch. Ooh, it gets Stanek right in the head. Fell to the ground, but gets back up, wincing in pain. A little bit shaken up. That's going to bring Du Bois, the manager for the Cornbelters, out. And the trainer to come take a look at Stanek. Scary situation here. Fastball at 92 miles an hour. Gets the first baseman on the head.
He looks to be okay, but obviously on a hot day like this, any sort of headache that he has is going to be kind of 3x what it would normally be. He'll be checked on by the Lumberking trainer now, asking him some questions. That's got to be tough, right? I know this is not a funny situation whatsoever, but it's kind of funny. You get hit in the head, you go down, and then the first thing you're being asked is, what month is it? What day is it? Where'd you come from today? Like, it's just kind of funny. That would be a hard answer. I saw a comedy bit one time about boxers and how they're asked questions after getting beat up pretty much, and that's got to be a hard thing for them to do.
Stanek is over at first base. Looks all right. Lumberking is going to take the time to a mound visit. Trevor Burkhart, the head coach, makes his way to talk to the infield. Runner at first is Jackson Stanek. Runner at third, Tyler Thompson, remains over there. There's still 1 down here in the top of the third inning. Meeting is adjourned on the mound. Nolan McCrossan ready to go at the dish from the right-hand side. As the Clinton infield retreats back to their positions. Landclose still playing on the infield grass. Middle infielders playing near the second base bag for the double play ball with 1 down. Luxem, chest high set in the stretch. The pitch. Fastball well upstairs. Brought Stein out of his seat. Trying to take a look over at third, Thompson, but no throw down. It's 1-0.
The RBI leader, McCrossan, steps in for his second chance. He walked in his first at-bat with runners in scoring position. This time gets the same chance.
1-0. Breaking ball poured in the zone to make it 1-1. 73 miles an hour. Luxem working that breaking ball nicely here.
That one just kind of floated in from Luxem. Pitched a hit for McCrossan. Probably wasn't looking for that one.
1-1. Fastball in the outside half. Gets a big cut out of McCrossan. Back-to-back strikes made it a 1-2 count. 1 down in the top of the third. Cornbelters try to strike first. 0-0. Still the score. The 1-2. Fastball fouled off. Straight back. We'll do it again.
Just to put into perspective how tough it is to hit Luxem, his curveball sits around 71 miles per hour. His slider, 81 miles per hour. Both spin the same, move a little bit differently. One's a lot faster than the other one. It's very tough against this pitcher.
1-2. McCrossan spoils the slider away. Foul. Just a contact piece there makes it 1-2. Luxem back on the mound. Stanek, small leadoff over at first base. Right-hander comes set on the hill. 1-2. Off-speed pitch misses well inside. Stanek had to move out of the way. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Already above 60 pitches for Luxem. Kicks and deals. Fastball fouled back again. Nolan McCrossan working himself a nice at-bat, 90 miles an hour. Spoils the pitch.
Love the battle, and the Cornbelters bats have been battling all day so far. We're here in the third, as you said, above 60 pitches. Luxem, a very effective pitcher, but might have to leave this game early due to pitch count.
2-2. Breaking ball misses high. 3-2 the count. There's an arm getting up and moving in the Clinton bullpen. Luxem tries to get out of the situation. Full count, 1 out, runners at the corners. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball, ball 4. McCrossan watches it go by. And so the bases are juiced for a second time today, and it's Addison Worthman once more.
McCrossan, 2 great at-bats. Has 2 walks in the day, 1 back in the first, 1 right there. Working the count. Luxem, not an easy pitcher to take pitches from. As you said, the slider sweeps away from the zone. It's got a nice bite to it, and it looks like that might be the end of the day for him.
Trevor Burkhart walks out to the mound for the second time in the inning, and that means Keegan Luxem's day is done. Goes 2 1/3, gets an applause here by the Clinton faithful. And so a new arm is tasked with getting the Lumberkings out of this jam. Bases loaded, 1 out. We're going to step aside for a second during this pitching change. Addison Worthman doesn't get the opportunity to face Luxem twice. Instead, Connor DiUlio, the left-hand arm, has the task of getting out of this jam. Bases loaded for the Cornbelters, 1 out in the top of the 3rd inning. 0-0 the score. Addison Worthman at the plate. First pitch. Fastball fouled straight back off a thigh for strike 1.
Worthman had the exact same situation pretty much back in the first. Unfortunately, struck out to end the inning. This time he has another chance with the bases loaded.
Worthman has 3 RBIs in his last 2 games. That has him 10 on the season, a top 10 mark in the Prospect League. The double could be humongous for the Cornbelters here. 0-1. Breaking ball Worthman watches it go by for ball 1.
DiUlio comes into the game with a 2-1 record and 14 2/3 innings pitched. Got 7 strikeouts, too.
No Cornbelters base runners are being held on. The 1-1. Worthman puts a charge in that one. That'll be a fair ball down the left field line. Thompson's going to come in to score. Stanek digging for the plate. The throw's cut off. The throw down to the plate. Fine. It doesn't apply the tag in time. Stanek slides in safely. It's a 2 RBI single for Addison Worthman, and the Cornbelters strike first.
And I know that from the Lumberkings side that they're going to say that the throw beat him. The throw did beat him, but let's look at this replay. I guess you guys can't see it, but I want to see. He's safe. His foot got in there right before the tag. A really nice slide by Stanek. Wow.
Trevor Burkhart furious. At risk of being thrown out. He's barking at home plate umpire Jeff Freeze, and so are some of the Lumberkings fans here. The call will stand, though. I don't think Burkhart can change his mind, and so Worthman delivers once more. 102 off the bat. 2 RBI single. Burkhart now finally retreats back to the dugout. Freeze will wipe the plate off.
With as much talking as we saw Burkhart just do there, I think if something goes south with the Cornbelters, Billy Du Bois might be okay if he goes out there to talk to the home plate umpire. Man, really angry on that one. He kind of, from his angle, I mean, it looked like he was clearly out, but I mean, looking at that replay and a nice slide, that right foot of Stanek did get in there ahead of the tag.
Max Heineman now at the dish. Watches a fastball go by low for ball 1. Addison Worthman continues to deliver. 2-0 the score. And Cornbelters aren't done yet. 1 down, 2 runners on. Here's the 1-0. Heineman fouls one straight back foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Freeze calls time and makes his way over towards the dugout for Clinton. Took his mask off and is writing something down.
Maybe we're writing down a warning. I don't know. Everyone on that bench has got to be careful. We've seen it happen with the Yankees before where someone else, other than the manager, said something, and the manager is the one that gets kicked out. So, obviously, a lot of tension over there. It was a tough play, but, man, got to give props to Stanek. A really nice slide by him to secure that second run.
The 1-1. Hit foul down the third base line. 1-2 the count now. The Cornbelters strike first. Worthman this time delivers with the bases loaded. Max Heineman tries to follow suit here with 2 runners on. 1-2. Hit weakly back into center field. Charging is the center fielder's Eagler, and he can't make the diving catch. McCrossan will pump the brakes at third. It's a single for Max Heineman into center field, and the bases are loaded.
Just barely under the glove of Ziegler out there in center. Really nice try by him. Unfortunately, can't pull it in. It falls. Now the Cornbelters once again will have bases loaded, and it looks like maybe might have another change.
Burkhart returns back to the mound. DiUlio, furious with himself, kicks some dirt off the mound as he makes his way back to the dugout. A third pitcher of the third inning makes his way to the hill for Clinton. The Cornbelters continue to make some noise. 2-0 the score in the top of the third inning. Bases loaded, 1 out. We'll be back after this pitching change. Connor DeYulio only goes 2 batters, gives up 2 singles, and his day is done. That brings Lott and Joyce to the mound to try and keep this contest where it is.
Lott and Joyce from Gateway Community College comes into this game 0-0 record, but 2.2 innings pitched and has a 2.25 whip with 5 Ks. 3 appearances.
Carter Blakeney fouls a first pitch fastball at 91 miles an hour back. Bases are loaded for Blakeney. 19 RBIs on the season. Has 3 ducks on the pond right now. 1 down.
Joyce's fastball can touch above 90 as well, so high velocity.
0-1. Another fastball catches a piece of the outer half. Back-to-back strikes, make it an 0-2 count. Blakeney squats in his stance. Puts the bat on his shoulder. 0-2 home from Joyce. Breaking ball spoiled. Blakeney able to get a piece of it. We'll do it again.
I love for the Cornbelters on their side. You get into the bullpen early. That's huge against an arm like Luxem. You get him out of the game. We're going to see a deep bullpen game now for the Lumberkings. We'll see at the end of this one if we talk about how effective that was.
0-2. Fastball. Blakeney watches it go by high. 92. Some real juice, but it's a 1-2 count. McCrossan over at third, Worthman at second, Heineman over at first. Carter Blakeney at the dish. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Blakeney chases the off-speed pitch in the dirt. It's a big strikeout for Joyce to make it 2 down.
Yeah, huge indeed. Joyce comes in, immediately gets a strikeout against Blakeney. He'll now have to face Jake Greer, who has had his struggles. He walked in his last at-bat, but now it's probably going to take a hit to score the runners now.
Catcher,
Jacob Greer, with 2 down, has the bases loaded. Joyce working in the stretch. High kick home. Big swing and a miss for a strike. Throw down to first, not in time. They tried to back pick. Heineman over there. Heineman doesn't even slide back in, tries to walk his way and almost gets picked off.
I don't know why we're not sliding over there at first. That was closer than it had to be. I think he got back in time, but don't want to mess around with that.
Pitch was a strike, the 0-1. Big whiff out of Greer, breaking ball. And so Joyce is now 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning. Bases loaded. Cornbelters already have 2 in the inning. 2 outs. 0-2 count to Greer. Here's the pitch. Fastball got him. Back-to-back strikeouts for Joyce, and the Cornbelters strand the bases loaded, but not before Addison Worthman's 2 RBI single put the Cornbelters in front, 2-0 the score. The Lumberkings now try to respond in the bottom of the 3rd.
out for the Elotes, the right fielder, number 26, Wrigley.
Nick Curry back out there with the 2-run cushion now after the Cornbelters strike first in the top of the third. Curry's first batter to face is Wrigley Mathis, the right fielder today, batting lefty. Curry's first pitch. Fastball almost clips Mathis, gets out of the way for ball 1.
Curry's been missing inside a lot, yanking it a little bit.
1-0. Fastball away, catches the zone for strike 1.
But he's done an, as you just saw, unbelievable job of using that inside pitch and then going away, changing, going from east to west. He's done a really nice job of both corners.
1-1. Off speed low, 2 balls, 1 strike. Cornbelters defense, a little bit of a shift. It's Thompson, the second baseman, playing very deep over on the outfield grass. 2-1. Fastball hit hard to Thompson, but that will get through into right center field for a base hit. Mathis digging hard. He wants 2. The throw in is going to be late. What a start. Welcome to the Prospect League. Wrigley Mathis, a double.
First game, first hit immediately with a nice hustle double for Mathis. It just barely caught the glove of the diving Thompson. Maybe it slowed it down just enough to allow Mathis to get into second. Worthman couldn't quite get a strong enough throw to get him.
95 miles an hour off the bat. Flips the order for Jaden Ziegler. Center fielder today tries to bring in a run. That's on second base, represented by Mathis. McCrossan a step away, now on the infield grass over at third base. First pitch. Fastball sky high in the infield. Should be playable for Stanek over at first, and he's going to catch it in foul territory for out number 1.
Those are almost feel better than strikeouts sometimes. Nice infield pop-up, easy catch, easy out.
Cole Lane close now. 0 for 1. Flew out on 1 pitch in the first inning. Curry on the mound, looks over at second. Thompson starts to move closer to the bag, but Curry comes home. Ian Close watches a breaking ball go by for ball 1.
Mathis kind of danced right as Curry was looking over at them. Maybe they try and pick him off here. Thompson lurking from second.
Land close. Wiggling the bat on his shoulder. 1-0. Fastball. Heineman has to jump away and to catch the ball. Ball 2.
He's definitely making him think out there. That time he looked 3 or 4 times over to second before coming home.
The 2-0. Mathis takes off. Pitch misses high. Throw down to third. Got him. Clinton's not happy about it. Max Heineman, a laser over to third, retires Mathis.
Well, they're not very happy about anything right now, but that one was a very clear tag play at third. Really nice throw from Greer. I love how much production we're getting from the Cornbelters catchers.
That was Greer, not Heineman. Heineman designated hitter today. It's the next offer. Fastball upstairs for ball 4. Curry gets an out thanks to Greer. But the next runner gets aboard via the walk and land close, and that brings up the 3-hitter, Caden Frommel. Two outs in the bottom of the third inning. Runner on first for Caden Frommel. Belt tie set from Curry. Comes home. Greer does a nice job keeping it in front of him. And he'll go out to talk to Curry on the mound following the ball.
Just a nice little pick-me-up conversation. Nothing much to talk about, but you do miss. And obviously, Frommel, very dangerous hitter. He leads the team in slugging percentage. He loves the gaps. So talking about how they're going to go at him here.
Extended his hit streak to 7 games, Frommel, in the first inning. 17 at-bats in July, has 10 hits. Red hot at the plate right now. Got a 1-0 count with 2 down. Curry takes a deep breath. The pitch. Fastball upstairs and away again for ball 2.
I like the idea with the outside fastball. We've got to be able to throw a strike in that situation. Now you find yourself behind 2-0 to a dangerous hitter like this. Got to be able to locate that fastball on the outside part of the plate.
The 2-0. Fastball sky high once more. This time going to go straight back foul for strike 1.
Freimelt's kicking himself a little bit. He thought he should have did a little bit more to that. All he could squander was a pop behind the plate. He was right on it, though, just under it.
Nobody getting loose right now in the Cornbelters bullpen. Curry. This will be his 38th pitch of the afternoon. Here it is. Fastball high and inside for a strike. 2-2 the count. Clinton fans not happy once more. So a 2-2 count, 2 outs. Bottom of the 3rd inning. Runner on first in land close. Big leadoff over there. 2-2. Breaking ball misses inside, and the count runs full.
I like the spot. 2-2 goes with the off-speed inside. Couldn't quite get it to come in enough, and now he'll have to be a little more aggressive.
3-2. Fastball hit hard to Thompson over at second base. Makes a nice toss and goes over to first. Nice stretch by Stanek, but he drops it. Thompson thought about going over to second to flip. Vogley wasn't at the base, and so Thompson tried going to first, but an errant throw. Jackson Stanek can't haul it in, and that extends the inning.
I'm going to give Thompson the benefit of the doubt on that one. That's kind of tough. He's moving towards second base, so you're told go with where your body's going. You got 2 outs. It's usually an easy play at second, but he was very close. He had to double clutch and then try and throw to first in kind of a panicked motion. Was unable to make an accurate throw. Tough break for them, but they still have a chance. They just need 1 more out.
2 down for Sobieschek at the plate. First pitch. Breaking ball right down the middle for strike 1.
Don't miss there again, please.
Thompson, first error of the season. Clinton have 2 runners on with 2 down in the bottom of the 3rd. Sobieschek always dangerous at the plate. 30 RBIs, the most in the Clinton lineup today. The 0-1. Another breaking ball this time gets a cut and miss out of Sobieschek, and an 0-2 count for Curry.
That was a lot better of a pitch from Curry. That time he located it well. The pitch that opened the at-bat right down the middle. If he was ready for it, my goodness, I can't imagine how far that one would have flown. But now 0-2, he's got him right where he wants him.
2 outs. Clinton fans trying to get behind their team. 0-2. Here's the pitch from Curry. Breaking ball hit hard into left field. That ball is foul. Bang, bang play right on the line. Ruled foul by the home plate umpire, Jeff Freeze. And so Sobieschek will have to do it again.
And that's it. We got to give props to these umpires because every play, it seems like that doesn't go the Lumberkings' way, has been very close. So obviously a little bit of hostile crowd, but that was the right call. Just a little bit to the left of that left field foul line. Great call by the home plate umpire, and it remains an 0-2 count.
Curry on the first base side of the rubber. Still waiting for a sign. Finally gets it and comes set. Look over to second base before coming home. 0-2 pitch is hit high and deep into right field. That sends Worthman back at the track at the wall, and that ball is gone. Isaac Sobieschek delivers for Clinton, a 3-run shot. And they take the lead 3-2 here in the bottom of the 3rd.
Jeez, that was a majestic shot from Sobieschek. Opposite field. That ball just kept on carrying. I thought for a second Worthman would have it. The siren sound here at Nelson Court Field, and the Lumberkings take a 3-2 lead.
That's the 4th home run of the summer for Sobieschek. Comes through when his team needs him. The Lumberkings take the lead here at Nelson Court Field.
That's how you take the air out of the Cornbelter dugout. They had a 2-0 lead against a tough team like the Clinton Lumberkings, and now find themselves down 1.
Brody Schinkel Watches a fastball go by high for ball one. Base is now empty. Curry still works from the stretch. 1-0. Fastball outside corner for strike.
I'd have to look back at the replay, but I don't think that was a mistake pitch. So really nice job by Sobieschek. He located it just on the outside part of the plate, I believe, but wow, what a swing.
1-1. Towering pop-up. Greer behind the dish in foul territory, tries to play it, but it'll run too far. So it's a 1-2 count now.
Just unfortunate to give up a home run with 2 strikes. You have him right where you want him and then can't seem to find that put-away pitch.
Jonah Roper getting loose for the Cornbelters over in the bullpen after Nick Curry just gave up a 3-run homer to Isaac Sobieschek. The 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball square in the back. Hits Brody Schinkel. He's aboard with 2 down.
That's another unfortunate mistake. Loses that one arm side, doesn't get all the way through. He knew out of the hand, he already started to grimace a little bit when it came out of his hand, and he knew that was going to hit him.
Noah Thine now gets an opportunity to hit back-to-back base runners for the Cornbelters. It was Sobieschek, a 3-run shot, and then a hit by pitch for Schinkel with 2 down. Ryan Willard, the pitching coach for the Cornbelters, now makes his way out to the mound to talk to Curry. Greer also there as well.
He's done a great job. I mean, up until that home run from Sobieschek, you know the Lumberkings can swing it, so you're going to give up some runs, but give props to him. He's done a really nice job up to this point. Still got to get one more out, though. Got to find a way to collect it out here.
Both sides have 4 hits on the afternoon. Sobieschek's being the difference here. 3-2 after the Cornbelters put up 2 runs in the top half of the inning. They squandered the bases loaded, and Sobieschek and the Lumberkings able to capitalize. So they lead. Ryan Willard now done with his talk on the mound with Curry. At 48 pitches, the right-handed arm. Now Noah Thine returns back to the plate. Clinton faithful into this contest now. Their team leads 3-2. First offer to Thine. Watches a breaking ball miss low for ball 1. Cornbelters defense plays straight up. No wind helping or hurting either side. The 1-0. Breaking ball outside corner. Thine watches it miss. Again. 2 balls, no strikes. 33 RBIs now on the summer for Sobieschek, following the 3-run home run. 16th extra base hit. His 15 coming into today were the most by any Lumberking already. So Greer, quick talk there with Curry.
I think that was just kind of a composure taker for Greer. You could tell Curry's still kicking himself a little bit, still a little frustrated. Got to move on.
Big leadoff over there at first from Schinkel. The pitch home. Fastball upstairs, ball 3. Schinkel, big leadoff, 8 stolen bases on the summer. This time a little bit smaller. Curry comes set. Schinkel stays put over there. 3-0 pitch. Thine squares to bunt, but it's a fastball poured into the zone for strike 1.
It's going to be tough from here. Nice job with the off-speed, establishing the outside part of the plate. See if he goes back to it or if he tries to go off with the fastball.
3-1. Fastball upstairs, ball 4. A hit by pitch, a walk, and a home run with 2 outs for the Lumberkings have extended this inning. And Jaden Basil's now going to come to the dish with 2 runners on and the opportunity to extend the lead Clinton just got. Du Bois standing up there, not leaving the dugout yet. Couple looks over at Roper and now begins the trot to the mound, which means the end of Curry's day. Curry visibly upset with himself, you can see. Just put his glove over his face and still has it there. Du Bois gets the ball, and Curry's day is done. Jonah Roper, the All-Star, makes his way to the hill to try and keep this game right where it is. He's going to get a couple tosses on the mound. We'll be back after the pitching change. Jonah Roper come into this contest after a 2-out rally by the Lumberkings. It started with a Tyler Thompson error that would have gotten the Cornbelters out of the inning. Instead, next batter, Sobieschek, goes yard, and then 2 runners aboard now for the 7-hitter, Jaden Basel. But a balk by Jonah Roper, tried the pickoff attempt and fails, and so now both those runners move into scoring position.
I don't know. I just think you come into the game, I don't agree with trying to throw over before throwing a first pitch, but he's got 2 outs. He can still get to him here. He's got the chance here. Coming into the game, you're asked to put out the fire. He has a chance to do it here.
First pitch of the inning, the at-bat. It's a fastball in the zone for strike 1. Basel, only 5 RBIs on the summer, has 2 runners in scoring position. You got to think anything in the outfield scores. 0-1. Watches a slider go away for ball 1. Cornbelters defense plays straight up, 2 outs. Just need 1 more, despite the 2 runners in scoring position. The outfield, no adjustment from them. 1-1. Fastball low and away for ball 2.
Roper, when he's on it, he's on it. He's got 28 Ks, which is up there, but a little bit of control issues here. He's going to have to find it quickly.
2-1. Hit hard but foul down the first base line. Basel kind of just threw his bat at it, and so the count moves to 2-2. 2-2, 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position for the shortstop. Roper comes set at the belt. High kick home. Slider well away. So the count runs full now to Jaden Basel. JT Augustiniak is on deck. Should it get to him? Roper hopes not. 3-2 pitch. Fastball got him at the knees. Roper comes in for 1 batter and able to do the job with the strikeout, but the Lumberkings able to come back into this contest. They now lead 3-2 thanks to an Isaac Sobieschek home run. All of a sudden, Normal now trails 1, 2, and 3 due up in the top of the fourth. Two-run top of the third for the Cornbelters. They strand some others on the base paths, and then Clinton responds. Isaac's OBS check, 3-run homer. Both teams had 8 batters at the plate. So now in the top of the fourth, Eli Keyser, the lone hitter who didn't hit in the third, watches a fastball at 90 miles an hour go by for ball 1.
Cornbelters have the people that they want up. Back at the top of the order with Keyser, and then you got your boys after that.
1-0 pitch. Joyce, another commanding fastball in the outer half. This time catches the zone to make it 1-1. Joyce in the windup. 1-1. Fastball in the outer corner again. This time the 91-mile-an-hour pitch misses too far away for ball 2.
Keyser has ground out and struck out. Still searching for that first hit in this one.
2-1. Big swing by Keyser. 91, another fastball. 2-2 count.
And that's paint to upper corner of the zone. Perfectly placed with the fastball.
Joyce working quickly. Here's the 2-2. Breaking ball inside half. Not enough break. So it's 3 balls, 2 strikes now to Eli Keyser. Here's the pitch. Off speed, ball 4 away. Keyser trots over to first base, a leadoff walk.
Great eye by him. I love that idea, though, from Joyce on that 2-2 pitch. Tried to go in with the off speed, got a nice bite to it, couldn't quite get it enough. And then takes a lot of maturity from Keyser to not swing at that 3-2 slider.
Tyler Thompson returns back to the plate for a third time. First pitch he sees against Joyce. Fastball spiked in the dirt. Thine, nice job keeping it in front of him. Forces Keyser to stay over there at first. Moderate leadoff from Keyser over there at first base. Takes one more step towards the second base bag. 1-0. Another fastball spiked in the dirt for ball 2. That'll bring Thine out to the mound to talk to his pitcher, Joyce.
It's kind of a friendly conversation, probably. He's not like in trouble or anything, just not able to find it with the fastball. Throws two straight balls, so have a nice chat about how to face Thompson for the rest. He's hot right now, has singled and walked so far in this one, so 2 productive at-bats. He's now in a hitter's count, so probably just talking about how to go about facing him with the big bats coming up after.
Belly high set for Joyce. Try the pickoff attempt over at Keyser, but he'll dive back in safely. Here's the pitch. Fastball high for a ball. 3-0 count now. to Thompson.
No reason to swing for Thompson. Need base runners.
3-0 pitch. Fastball right down the middle. Joyce gets one back to make it a 3-1 count. 2 walks on the season for Joyce in just under 3 innings of work. Still a hitter-friendly count, 3-1. Fastball called strike. Thompson was maybe a 1/10 of the way over to the first base bag before he started walking back, and so we'll do it again.
Very close one, but not egregious, just the outside lower part of the plate. Does get the strike call, so now full count. He's going to have to battle now.
Nobody out. Runner on first is Keyser, and he'll get a pickoff attempt, but dives back in safely. Land close over at third base, was a couple steps in, now retreats back beyond the third base bag. Full count pitch. Fastball fouled straight back by Thompson, extends the at-bat. Thompson, 15 walks on the summer, only 6 strikeouts. Make it 16 with his walk that came in the 3rd inning. Keyser one more step over there at first base. 3-2 pitch. Fouled off again. Nice at-bat by Tyler Thompson brewing here.
Love the swings, and for Joyce out there, has gone fastball back-to-back times. You know he's most comfortable with that one. He can locate it well. But if he keeps throwing fastballs to Thompson, he might be able to punish one. We'll see if he sticks with it here or if he tries to switch it up. He has been accurate, though, with the off-speed.
Payoff pitch. Ball 4 outside. The fastball misses away. Back-to-back walks to start the inning for Joyce. And now Clinton has an arm up and moving in the bullpen.
I love this matchup, too, for Vogley coming up. He's got the lefty-righty matchup. He has the advantage there, and he's a big fastball hitter, but also very good at staying back on the pitches. And with Joyce struggling to find the command with the off-speed, let's hope that Vogley can get into something here.
Vogley squares to bunt, pulls back, and watches a fastball go by for strike 1. Not happy there.
Yeah, a bunt works too. Get the runners over. You just need one to tie the game. So Vogley, good barrel control, pretty good bunter. We'll see what happens. Infield is in.
0-1. Inside fastball skips away from Dime, but not far enough for Keyser or Thompson to advance. They stay at second and first, respectively.
I'm glad Thompson had the head to look up and see that Keyser was not running. Got about a third of the way to second and had to throw on the brakes and get back to first. He's lucky that the catcher Thine wasn't looking over there.
1-1 home. Fastball high. Vogley watches it for ball 2. Ben Vogley 0 for 2 today. Had an RBI yesterday, and the Cornbelters win, went 1 for 3. As Joyce comes set. Looks over to second. Fires home. 2-1 pitch is fouled back out of the stadium by left field. We'll do it again.
He put a good swing on it, just was a little bit late. Out to the left side, and Vogley now down to his last strike in this at-bat.
No real defensive shifts by Clinton against the left-hander. Joyce still searching for his first out of the inning. Kicks and deals. Check swing. Vogley got a piece of it foul. We'll do it again.
Ooh, he's lucky that didn't catch a finger or something. That was in on his hands. Kind of a self-defense swing. Started check swing, could not bring the bat back. Ends up as a foul ball.
2-2, nobody out. Keyser's over at second base. Thompson at first. Both reached via walks. The pitch. Breaking ball outside corner, called strike 3.
That is the best pitch he could have possibly made. Goes with the off speed on the outside. The curveball drops right in there. It wasn't even really out on the line either. It just came all the way back into the zone for strike 3. Vogley, by the time that was caught, did not know what had happened. He goes down looking.
Stanek now back at the plate following the hit by pitch. An inning ago. First offer. Fastball runs inside for ball 1. Big hole in between the shortstop and the third baseman, Basil. Holding on, Keyser with the lefty standing at bay. Before the 1-0 pickoff, tried a Keyser, but no throw down by Joyce.
That looked like it was choreographed, too. You saw Basillo break to second, and then immediately Joyce went back. Maybe a glove drop play by Thine. Didn't quite get him running, though.
1-1. Fastball skied in the air. Playable for the third baseman, Landcloss, and he's going to catch it just in fair territory for a big out number 2.
It's a backbreaker for the Cornbelters. They had runners on first and second, no outs, all business. And then Vogely goes down looking, and Stanek pops out in the infield.
Game moving pretty slowly. 3:31 local time, and we're in the top of the 4th with 2 down. Nolan McCrossan at the dish. With 2 runners on, Cornbelters try to equalize in this contest. First pitch. Breaking ball hit back up the middle. Basil is going to field it, flip to second, and make the play. Clinton able to work out of another jam. Cornbelters strand 2 in the top of the 4th. It's 8-9-1 due up for the Lumberkings, who will try to extend their 3-2 lead in the bottom of the 4th. Welcome back. Bottom of the 4th action. JT Augustiniak, the only hitter who didn't hit in the bottom of the 3rd, watches a first pitch fastball go by for ball 1. Roper chest high set, back out there on the mound. Fires a fastball high again for ball 2.
The Cornbelters defense has to be locked in here. You failed to score to tie the game in the last previous inning. Do not want to give the Lumberkings even more momentum here in this inning.
The 2-0 whiffed at. Roper gets one back. Two-one the count. Roper fires home. Fastball in the outside corner gets another swing and a miss. And quickly, the count is back to level. Two-two, the pitch. Fastball fouled straight back. We'll do it again. Two-two. Breaking ball got a piece of it, so we'll do it again.
Love what I'm seeing from Roper so far in this at-bat, going right at the hitter Augustiniak.
Two-two. Fouled off again. Augustiniak working himself a nice at-bat here. Two-two once more. Fastball just a bit high. Whew.
Really nice spot from Roper. Couldn't quite get the call, though. Moves the count to full. After going fastball, we'll see what he goes next against Augustiniak.
Here's the full count pitch. Fastball got him. 86 miles an hour. And Roper retires the first batter of the fourth via strikes.
He's not messing around. Goes right back with the fastball. So gets him swinging. A nice strikeout. That is his second.
2 up that Roper's faced. Both have been struck out. Wrigley Mathis now at the plate. In his first at-bat of the Prospect League season, had a double, but then was thrown out trying to go to third on a stolen base. First pitch, big swing at the breaking ball for strike one. Cornbelters defense continues to play straight up. Thompson, it was hit to him over there against Mathis. Now back on the infield turf. Fastball misses low for ball one. Hot day here in Clinton, Iowa. Cornbelters trying to come back from a 3-2 deficit to 1-1. Swing and a miss. Roper able to get on the fastball, and it's a 1-2 count. 1-2, 1 out. Bottom of the fourth inning, 3-2 the score. Here's the pitch. Fastball skips in the dirt. 2-2 the count.
I like the spot. Bounces it in there. Got a 1-2 count. Trying to get him swing. I don't mind it. Now probably we'll have to make a little bit more of a competitive pitch.
2-2. Breaking ball hit hard over to Thompson. Has some time and fields. Fires over to Stanek for out number 2, excuse me.
Produces the ground out after setting him up with the dirt pitch. Goes back with the off speed, this time in the zone, away. And Mathis, all he can do is ground that over to second. Nice play by Thompson.
Jalen Ziegler ready to hit for a third time this afternoon. Hasn't contributed to the party yet. 0 for 2 with a ground out to third to start and then a pop out over to first. Righty awaits the first offer. Watches a fastball go by outside for ball one. Time's called as there's a ball in foul territory. Despite the right-handed hitter, Thompson still playing relatively deep. Just one step into the outfield grass. 1-0. Fastball at 85 miles an hour spiked. Ball 2. Fastball fouled straight back. Clinton have an arm up there, a left-hander in the bullpen. Cornbelters, on the other hand, still nobody. Roper has faced 3 batters, retired them all. 2-1. Another fastball hit hard into right field. Worthman able to cut it off, but it gets down for a base hit. Ziegler extends the inning and contributes with his first hit of the afternoon.
You knew it was a matter of time. Ziegler, very great hitter, breaks out of that 0-2 slump so far in this one with a nice single over there to Worthman. And that's going to bring up now Cole Lanklow. So far today, in the first he flew out, in the third he walked.
Roper takes a look over at first. Slide step home. Fastball away, ball 1. 104, that single into right field off the bat of Jalen Ziegler extended the inning. Lumberkings had a 2-out rally in the third. Pickoff attempt by Roper, but no real contest. Ziegler dives back in safely. Roper look over at first once more. Slide step home. 1-0 fastball catches a piece of the corner. It's 1-1. Fastball fouled back. 1-2 the count.
Roper has a really good chance to get the final out here. Been placing the ball well. Couldn't quite get to Ziegler, but has a chance to get to Lanklow here.
Quick pickoff attempt from Roper as soon as he stepped back on the mound. Ziegler heads up, though, dives back in safely. We'll do it again at 1-2. Look over to first. Roper nods, comes home. Runner Ziegler takes off, fouled back though at the plate by Langclose. Ziegler, a dangerous threat on the base path, leads the Prospect League with stolen bases, 37 on the summer. Hence Roper's awareness. 1-2. Fastball misses upstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two. Fastball, a towering pop-up into shallow right field. It's going to be Thompson trying to make a play and makes a diving catch. What a play by Tyler Thompson in deep outfield to make the final out of the inning. Thompson, a humongous catch to keep this contest where it is, 3-2 the score. We head to the top of the 5th now. Cornbelters still trail 6, 7, 8 due up in the top of the 5th. You're listening to Normal Cornbelters Baseball on the Normal Cornbelters YouTube channel. A lot of joy, solid performance for Clinton, does the job. His day is done. Miller, Tavaloni, the left-hand arm, now in the game for Clinton.
And Tavaloni comes into the game with 2-0 record for the Lumberkings, 17 1/3 innings pitched.
Addison Worthman, the right-hander, the first batter he faces. First offer. Fastball, 88 miles an hour in there for strike 1. Tavaloni, bell tie set. High leg kick comes home. 0-1 breaking ball misses low. 1 ball, 1 strike.
In that past half inning, obviously out there is Thompson to make that diving play. Worthman, though, probably should have been the one, as you said, Oliver, to come in and call him off and make the easier play. Wouldn't have needed the dive.
1-1. Fastball off the helmet of the home plate umpire, Jeff Freeze. Take a moment as he tries and catches his breath. So 1-2 count when we return. But Freeze a little bit banged up, has his hands on his knees. And Kevin Ferris, the field ump, is going to take a look at him, make sure he's all right.
Thine will go over there and to Tavaloni. Now someone's going to bring him some water. I was wondering about that.
Billy
It's
Du
a very
Bois.
hot day, and obviously, as we said earlier in the game, when I believe it was Stanek, the guy hit in the head, hot days make headaches worse. So, obviously, after that one, a little bit of a bell ringer. He'll probably need some water and a chance to cool off. So,
Du Bois checking to make sure he's all right, along with the trainer. having a conversation there. And Chance Key, the left-hand arm for Clinton, also there, was given Freeze at the plate some water now. Just standing there waiting as the trainers talk with Ferris, the other umpire, and Du Bois. Top of the fifth, nothing brewing yet for the Cornbelters. No outs, 3-2 contest. 0-2 count, though, to Addison Worthman. 1-2 count, excuse me. But a long conversation here between the trainer, Du Bois, and both umpires, and now everybody goes their separate ways.
Yeah, out of the hand, those 89 miles per hour, and then it was tipped by Worthman, so probably going around that speed when it hit the mask of the home plate umpire. But he seems to be all right, good to continue, fine. Checks on him one more time, and we are ready for baseball once again.
So Worthman now back at the plate. Taps it once and gets into his motion. Here's the 1-2. Big swing and a miss, got him. Tavoloni, first batter he sees is a strikeout. There's one down in the top of the fifth.
Obviously a scary moment also for Worthman. That's got to be kind of tough. You're got down to 2 strikes in the count, and then you got to take a long pause and come in, and within one pitch, back to the dugout. Not an easy thing.
Max Heineman now up to the plate with one down. First pitch. Heineman chops one over to short. Tough play for Basil. Backhands, throws across the diamond, and a nice scoop by Sobieschek for out number 2.
Nice play by Basil, but an even better play by Sobieschek. That is a major league pick. Almost had to do the splits on that one. Picks that one on a one-hop. That's a perk you have being as tall as Sobieschek over there at first.
Center fielder Carter Blakeney.
Carter Blakeney now up to the plate with 2 down in the top of the fifth. Tavoloni working quickly, only 5 pitches. His first pitch to Blakeney. Skips away from Thine behind the dish. Fastball 89 miles an hour is ball 1. Blakeney steps back in after the spiked pitch. 1-0. Fastball hit hard into right field, but Mathis is right there and makes the catch for out number 3. Cornbelters go down 1-2-3 back-to-back scoreless innings for normal. That means that Clinton have the opportunity to tack on to their lead in the bottom of the fifth. 3-2 the score after 4.5.
Roper will step back on the mound here in the bottom of the fifth after potentially a run-saving play by Thompson. Crazy play out there in right field. Makes the play, and the Cornbelters walk away without a run. Roper gets back on the mound, hoping to put up another 0. First up bat for him is going to be Caden Frommelt, who reached on an error in his last at bat. First pitch to him is a ball. The second one misses low as well for ball 2. 2-0 count.
Roper been fantastic for the Cornbelters all season long. No reason he shouldn't be out there for a third inning of work.
The 2-0. That one's up and in. That's an easy take for Frommelt. Moves the count to 3-0 now, and Roper in danger of walking the leadoff man on 4 pitches. The 3-0 in there for a strike. That is his 34th pitch here in the bottom of the 5th. That time it's a strike. It moves the count to 3-1. The 3-1 pitch, another fastball, ground ball over in the hole. It's short, fielded by Vogley. Throws across the diamond, and he is going to be out at first. What a play by Vogley in the hole. It won't matter. That's a big first out.
Sports Center-esque from Ben Vogley. We've talked about the plays that Jaden Bazil has made, but Vogley might have made the play of the day at short. Ranges super deep in the hole, one that a lot of shortstops would probably eat, but Vogley rifles one over to Stanek, a strike right at the chest to bail Roper out and get a big out number 1.
Gotta love the glove work being seen by this Cornbelters defense. Next up is going to be Isaac Sobieschek. He had that big 3-run homer back in the 3rd inning. One of the most majestic shots I've ever seen. An opposite field one that just seemed to keep on carrying to right. He'll step in and look to do a little bit more of the same. It's a tough act to follow, though. This ball is hit in the air to right. Back, Worthman, playable, right in front of the warning track. He'll make the play in right field.
Almost followed it up. A good piece by Sobieschek. 92 off the bat, but this time maybe hit a little bit further towards the gap, and Roper, an inside fastball. Sobieschek not able to generate as much power, kind of jammed a bit.
Nice outing here for Roper as he goes in on Sobieschek, forces the dangerous hitter to pop out to right, and that's going to bring up Schinkel, who will hit now with 2 outs. First pitch from Roper to him is off-speed high for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch, fastball misses low for ball 2. There's a Cornbelter stretching over there in the bullpen, doing some J-band work, just getting loose. Roper probably will be out here for this inning. We'll see if he's in for the next. This ball's popped up. Is it playable is the question. Over by the Cornbelter dugout, leaning over, and he is blocked. He might have hurt himself a little bit. I hope Stanek's all right. Had to lean over the railing by the Cornbelter dugout on the first base side. I think he got dead-legged a little bit in the thigh. It's a little bit of a lower railing. Hope he's all right. We'll see if it affects him the rest of this inning. 2-1 count now. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses low. It's now 3-1. Roper having a little bit of control trouble here in this bottom half of the 5th. Despite that, has collected 2 outs in order. Ground out from Frommelt and a fly out from Sobieschek. It's going to be harder against Shingle here. Here's the pitch. Off speed. Beautiful pitch from Roper. Outside slider. Moves the count to full. Sorry, 2-2 now. No, it is full. Full count now. 2 outs. Time will be called by the umpire. With a brief pause. Schinkel will step back in. He's ready. Roper steps back on the mound. He's also ready. Looks in to Greer. He's got his sign. Full count pitch upcoming. Here it is. Fastball. Low. Misses low in the dirt. And that is a 2-out walk to Schinkel.
Cornbelters haven't done the best job limiting base runners in that sense. That's the 3rd walk issued and then the hit by pitch. So 4 free passes. It came back to bite the Cornbelters in the 3rd inning. Potentially could here in the 5th.
Fine now steps in. He struck out and walked today, so he's definitely due. Has a 400 average coming into this one. It has since dropped below because of the strikeout, but he's still right around that 400 range. He'll do his hitting with a runner on first. Pickoff from Roper. Schinkel had to dive back, but he's there easily. And now Roper will step on, and he'll throw the first pitch of this at-bat to Thine. Comes set near the belt. Here's the first pitch to him. Showing bunt is Thine, but he fouls it off of his foot, and he'll bounce foul to the left side for strike one. 2-out bunt with a runner on first, Oliver. Kind of a decision.
Thine also not the fastest guy on this Clinton roster. You got to wonder the play call there.
Tries to pick him again. This time it's a little even more close. But Schinkel is able to dive back to first safely. 0-1 count to Thine. 2 outs. Roper looks over at first twice, then comes home. A slider called, strike 2.
Clinton not happy. Good call by the home plate umpire. There was breaking ball in the zone.
I think the one that kind of threw him off is Greer didn't frame it very well, but great job by the home plate umpire on our StatCast, right on the corner. 0-2 count, Roper. Can he get the strikeout? Runner on the go. Pitch is high, thrown out to second, way ahead of the runner. The tag, got him. And this inning will end as Schinkel is caught stealing at second. We'll go to the top of the 6th. Your score, Clinton 3, Cornbelters 2. Jake Greer steps in the box after gunning down Schinkel at second. He'll take his at-bat now. First pitch to him is swinging, strike. A fastball on the outside part of the plate at 88 miles per hour. Tavaloni remains on the mound, the lefty. The 0-1. That time missed a little bit low, evens the count at 1-1. Tavaloni comes set, lifts his leg and fires a fastball. Same spot as the first one. Check swing by Greer, but the base umpire is going to say he went around. It's now 1-2. Tough break for Greer. He'll have to be a little bit more protective now. Tavaloni already ready for the 1-2 pitch. Here it is. Lifts his leg, fires another fastball outside. This time it's fouled off as well to the right side off the netting, and it will remain a 1-2 count. Greer so far today walked in the second inning, struck out in the third. Went down swinging. 1-2 count now here in the bottom of the... That pitch misses high here in the top of the 6th. 2-2 count now. Long pause, then comes home. Fastball, Greer fights it off again. Good fight from the young man, fouls it off of the top of the awning on the right side of the ballpark. Greer has a batting average just below 200. We know he can swing the bat, though. Here's the pitch. Inside. And that is going to be ball 4. He'll walk over to first. The Cornbelters get a much-needed base runner, and it'll come with the leadoff man, Greer. He'll take first.
I think rather it might have caught Greer on the back foot. Look at 2-2 count there.
Yeah, you're right, actually, yes. My mistake. 2-2 count. Must have caught him on the back of the foot. He'll take first, immediately leading off, by the way. Love the aggressiveness from Greer, but he better be careful over there. Devilloni has yet to step on the mound. Now he does. He'll send it back to the top. Eli Keyser will step in. Devilloni looks over twice, lifts his leg, fires. He's on the run. A bunt. Gets down. He's going to be safe at second. The play will be at first. And he'll fire a fastball over to first. That one had some mustard on it. They get the out and a little bit extra. But it does advance Greer over to second.
Risky bunt by Keyser straight back at Tavallone on the mound. And it had some air on it. Not enough for the pitcher to make the play, but Keyser got to be careful with those bunts. Had one like that against Burlington. Worked out in his favor. This time does, but sometimes those might not go your way. Cornbelters, they'll have a runner in scoring position.
Definitely a little bit of a scary moment as that one was popped a little bit high. This ball's hit in the air to right. A good swing on it from Thompson. And a diving play in right by Mathis. What a play by him. Hauls it in. And that will cause Greer to advance to third, but a big second out for the Lumberkings.
Nice play, battling the line over there, Mathis. Tricky catch because he made it sliding on his knees. Not sure whether that one would have ended up fair or foul, but Mathis not going to take any chances and makes a nice diving catch for out number 2.
That was the part of the field where the warning track kind of starts to come into play right near that foul pole. 2 outs now. It's going to bring up Ben Vogley, the left-hander. First pitch to him is low and away for a strike. Strike 1, 0-1. Greer now stands on third via the sac bunt and that fly out to right. Moved him over to third. Vogley hitless today. Means he's due. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air to right. This one's hit very well. It's back at the wall. It'll hit the bottom of the wall. Cornbelters are going to tie the game. Vogley is going to try for third. Here's the throw. It's going to be close. The slide. And he is called out at third. Vogley not happy about it.
Billy Du Bois charging out of the dugout. It's going to be a close. I don't know if they have anything to overrule it, though.
Man, very close. Regardless, great ball by Vogley. Ties the game at 3. Billy Du Bois demanding an explanation. We're going to take a quick break. We'll let you know if he's still in the game by the time we come back. Big fly for Vogley down at the end, and he has been tossed.
Wow. Second time in as many games Billy Du Bois has been tossed here at Nelson Court Field. Willard, the pitching coach, is going to come and try and break the action up. Du Bois barking at him all the way down into the infield. And home plate umpire Jeff Freeze is going to get in between the two.
I would say we talked about earlier in the game when Trevor Burkhart came out to the home plate umpire and was talking to him. He was a little bit more lenient. I think Billy Du Bois should have chose his umpires a little bit more wisely. Maybe if he went home and talked to the home plate umpire, he'd still be in the game. But obviously has said too much. The coaches are still barking. And the base coach has been thrown
Juris
out.
just got thrown out.
That's 2 Cornbelters coaches now gone.
What is
We're
going
going to have to go to the
on?
kitchen sink, Oliver. Somebody else is going to have to. We'll have 2 new base coaches now, but we will take a quick break. Cornbelters tied up 3-3 game. We'll be back in just a moment. So both Cornbelters coaches are going to take a quick trip to the bus. They'll remain there for the rest of the game. Both of them thrown out. We'll have to see who the Cornbelters put out there for their base coaches.
Well, Jackson Bleemer is the third base coach. He remains in the game. Ron Juris and Billy Du Bois, the two thrown out.
So the first pitch to him is a ball. The next pitch also misses. The batter is Stein. He had his at-bat robbed from him as Schinkel was caught stealing. Here's the next pitch to him. And that one misses as well. So behind 3-0 right away, Roper remaining in the game. Cornbelters going to have to go to the kitchen sink for their coaches. We'll see how they line up after this half inning. 3-0 pitch. That one misses as well, so a 4-pitch walk. And Thine patiently is rewarded. He'll take first via the walk.
Second walk today for Thine, but the Cornbelters kind of scrambling. Jackson Bleemer, the third base coach, looks to be taking over the roles of head coach over in the dugout. Ryan Willard remains pitching coach, and it's a good thing that they brought Nick Roseman, the bench coach, today on the road, because he'll probably assume the duties over at first base when the Cornbelters get back up to the plate.
Next pitch, fastball. That time he finds his own. Roper starts this at bat with a strike. The batter is Jaden Basil. Still a little bit of a buzz in the ballpark after those two ejections. Next pitch, slider in the zone, 0-2 now. Roper, night and day from the previous at-bat from Thine. 4-pitch walk to him. He's now ahead 0-2 to Bazil. He's ready. The 0-2 pitch to him. High fastball. Missed it a little bit. Maybe slipped a little bit on the mound. A fastball misses very high, not very competitive. Moves the count to 1-2. And there's a Cornbelter arm getting loose, so Roper, we'll see how long he stays out there. Slider got him swinging. Comes right back with a strikeout after the walk. That's how you follow it up. Bazil down on strikes.
It's good at bat there from Roper. Cornbelters have an arm up and loose in the bullpen. Roper, though, doesn't want to go anywhere. Big strikeout to settle himself back into this contest.
The decision probably is now going to lay at the feet of the pitching coach for the Cornbelters for future decisions, as that first pitch misses low and away for ball one. 1 out now. Thine's still at first. The new batter is Augustiniak. Here's the pitch. Hit foul behind the ballpark to the right for foul ball. That'll be a strike to the tally. It's now 1-1. Augustiniak has flew out and struck out so far today. 0-2. Next pitch from Roper. This is way outside for ball two. 2-1 now. Again, night and day from the previous hitter. Struggling a little bit with the command. Looked solid against Bazil. Lackluster against Stein. Back to lackluster against Augustiniak. This ball's ripped into right for a base hit. Stein will be content with second. It'll be first and second off a single from Augustiniak. And the Lumberkings are in business here with 1 out.
Good hit by Augustiniak. Breaking ball away. Takes it with him. 90 miles an hour off the bat. And finds a good area. It's too tall for Thompson over at second base, but not enough hang. A good line drive, so Worthman has to play it on the hop.
Next up is going to be the bottom of the order hitter, Wrigley Mathis. He has doubled and grounded out so far today. First pitch to him. Bounces in front of the plate. Nice job by Greer to keep it in front for ball one. Roper running on fumes now. He has thrown 56 pitches. Here's the next pitch. Fastball away. Catches his own for strike one. Evens the count at 1-1. Love what I've seen from Roper today. You can tell why he's an all-star. 1-1 count. Mathis at the plate. Runners on first, second. Here's the pitch. Fastball. This is going to be ripped in the gap. The Lumberkings there to take back the lead. Into center is Bleakney. He'll throw to second. He'll dive in there. The tag. Call out at second. Mathis thought he got into second. The throw beat him by a mile. The tag was applied by Thompson. And that'll make it 2 outs now. Big out for the Cornbelters. They steal an out. Probably not the best decision for Mathis. Got to respect the aggressiveness, though.
Heads up from the Cornbelters to recognize the situation there and get a big out number 2. But Mathis, you got to wonder the decision there when the the Lumberkings are firing on all cylinders. You try stretching to a double there when you really can be content at first, and instead now there's 2 down.
Really nice game so far from both squads. It's 4-3. Lumberkings. The next hitter is going to be right back to the top of the lineup, Jalen Zingler, as that one is fouled off to the right side. Roper will start this one ahead 0-1. Augustiniak over there at third. Lumberkings looking for insurance. As that off-speed pitch misses away, evens the count at 1-1. Really nice ball from Mathis. That single provided the run to take the lead, 4-3. Next pitch, popped up. Is it playable? And it will not be. It'll end up foul to the right side of the ballpark, over the Cornbelter dugout. And Roper has him down to 2 strikes. Ziegler, so far today, grounded out in the first, popped out in the third, and singled for his first hit of the day in the 4th. Now comes up in the 6th. Next pitch, fastball away. Fouled off to the netting. Just missed it. We'll see if Roper goes back with that fastball, maybe elsewhere, or if he tries the off-speed now. 1-2 count. 2 down. Ziegler at the plate. Looking for insurance. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Off-speed, dropped in there, strike 3. Roper continues this impressive outing, ends this one with a strikeout. We'll go to the 7th inning. Don't go anywhere, folks. Great game brewing. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. 7th action about to begin. We'll see if the 2 ejections maybe light a spark for the Cornbelters. Unfortunately, now here in the top half of the 7th, they're going to have to do so from behind a run. 3-4 is your score. First pitch to Stanek is in there for strike 1.
Looks like Roper's day is done. Walking over towards the bullpen. Don't think he's going to continue. Seems like he's making his way out of this contest.
A great job by him today. Next pitch to Stanek, also in there. Tavaloni wasting no time against Stanek. 0-2 count. Stanek wiggles his bat. He's ready. Tavaloni. The 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Nice fight from Stanek. Outside pitch. Fouls it off to the left side. McCrossan stands on deck. He has walked twice today. Stanek, on the other hand, has singled, been hit by a pitch, and popped out. Another outside fastball, this time a little bit closer to fair territory, but still foul. Shoots it out the stadium to the left side. Count remains 0-2. See if he switches it up. Stanek's ready. 0-2 again. This time it was inside. It'll be into left, and it'll get down. Leadoff base hit for Stanek. That's how you start the inning after giving up a run. Get a leadoff man on of your own, so Stanek will stand at first.
2 for 3 today. Gotta feel good for Stanek, who's really struggled recently. Coming into today, 2 for 18. Since the All-Star break has not been the same with the bat, but Stanek puts a good swing on a fastball inside. Not the hardest hit ball, but takes it the other way and gets aboard.
Next is Nolan McCrossan. He's had 2 productive walks in his at-bats today. First pitch to him, misses inside. Stanek, the runner over there at first. The next pitch to McCrossan. Sawed him off into shallow center. Augustiniak will move backpedaling a little bit, and he'll make the play. For the first out of this one, McCrossan's down via the pop-out. And next up to bat will be Addison Worthman, who is 1 for 3 today with an RBI single.
Right fielder Addison Worthman.
What a time it would be for another Addison Worthman magical moment here. 4-3 game, runner on first. First pitch to Worthman. Big swing and a miss. Worthman wanted all of that one, couldn't even catch it. It'll be strike 1 from Tavaloni. Worthman batting .302, tied for first in slugging percentage with Vogley at .508. That pitch is in there as well, and it quickly moves the count to 0-2. Tavaloni has Worthman right where he wants him. Can Worthman battle back? The 0-2 offering. Shot foul to the right side. It'll hit off the Cornbelters locker room building right next to their bullpen on the right side of the ballpark.
Mason Orton over there warming up for the Cornbelters. Can only assume that the big left-hander should be next in line with potentially Roper's day done.
Worthman hoping to stay alive. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouls it off. Right back to the backstop.
It's a power-on-power matchup. Worthman talked about the strength and the speed he generates with the bat all day long, but also on the mound. The left-hander, Miller Tavaloni, has a high leg kick, produces a fastball in the 90s.
Who's going to come out on top of this one? 0-2 count. Worthman. Here's the pitch. Takes a ball. Dead take from him. Really nice take. Just
Good
outside.
take. Not a fastball, only 83. It's still a hard pitch, but a little bit different than the four-seam, and a good take by Worthman on the upper half.
1-2 count. Tavaloni looks over to first, then comes home. Ripped into left. That's going to be another base hit. Despite being down to 2 strikes, Worthman comes through again. It's his second single of the day, and it's first and second now for the Cornbelters.
105 off the bat of Addison Worthman. He is seeing the ball so well right now. It feels like every single ball he's putting into play is just an absolute missile.
And why did this guy start in the KCL League? I know we talked to Billy. There was a specific reason. I'll have to clear that back up with the boys. First pitch. Ripped up the middle. This is going to be gloved by Bazil. Flip to second for 1. Throw to first. The pick. And that is a major double play for the Lumberkings. The Cornbelters have their fire put out here in the top of the 7th. So they'll go to the bottom of the 7th. They will not score. We're going to have a new arm coming in. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back. The Cornbelters had their hopes squandered in the top half of the 7th. This ball is right in front of the plate. A bunt. It's going to be fielded by Greer. Throw on the run. Man, that is tough with all that gear on. Throws one over to first on the run. And that'll be the first out. Allowed first out.
Great play by Greer. Talk about Orton. Correction, another number 37 lefty for the Cornbelters. Mason Orton, a first half guy. Pitched fantastic for the Cornbelters, but now to take the reins, the big lefty Sam Finn just started there.
Finn from Illinois State University has 2 innings pitched so far. First pitch misses low to Caden Frommelt. The 1-0 just catches the outside part of the zone. A fastball evens the count at 1-1. Finn in those 2 innings tallied 3 strikeouts in 1 appearance. So nice appearance from him. Next pitch. This ball's hit in the air. It's going to be playable for Bleakney. He's under it, and he makes the catch. That's your second out. Effective work from Finn.
Was just going to say, Finn looking good so far. Has some nice stuff. That fastball ringing at 91 miles an hour. And while it may have been middle, Frommelt, it's a hard pitch to catch up to when it's that fast. So Finn gets away with it there, productive out, but maybe he has to be a little bit more careful with his placement pitches.
Finn has worked quickly, standing in the way of the inning ending out is going to be Sobieschek, perhaps the biggest bat on this Lumberkings lineup. First pitch to him misses high for ball 1. Sobieschek improves his home run total to 4 on the year from that 3-run bomb in the 3rd. 1-0 count. Here's the next pitch. Fastball inside, and it's 2-0. Quickly behind in the count after getting those 2 quick outs. We'll see if they pitch around Sobieschek now with the 2-0 hitters count, or they try to get something. Here's the next pitch. Ripped. It's going to be a diving play for Vogel. He will not make it, though. It'll go into left field for a single. Sobieschek now 2 for 4 on the day.
Seeing the ball so well, Sobieschek had the big 3-run shot in the 3rd inning. A hard hit fly out in the 5th, and then that ground ball through 110 miles an hour off the bat. Big right-hander is seeing the Cornbelters well.
Next up is Brody Schinkel. He walked in his last at-bat, but was gunned down trying to take second when he was on the bases. He'll step in now with a runner on first in the form of Sobieschek. Finn comes set, the lefty. Lifts his leg and fires another fastball directly behind the plate. It is fouled off to, and it'll be strike 1. Things have calmed down a little bit with the Lumberkings in the lead 4-3. Not as much tension in the ballpark. Count 0-1. Pick over to first, not in time. Sobieschek had to dive back. He'll do so safely.
It's a game moving quickly, though, Braden. Cornbelters only have 6 outs to play with.
Next pitch, off speed. Grounded foul to the left side, and he's now down to his last strike in this at-bat. 0-2 count.
It's another time maybe where Finn, a little lucky, hangs a breaking ball that Schinkel was ready for and ripped it foul.
0-2 the count. Finn hoping to end it right here. Here's the pitch. Ground ball over to Vogel. He'll field it, flip it over to Thompson at second, and that will end the inning. After 7, your score, Lumberkings 4, Cornbelters 3. We'll be back for the 8th inning after a quick break. Was not a strike. Next pitch. Fastball in there, fouled off to the left side. Staying alive is Stein. So Finn, really nice pitch though. It was a nice curveball just outside of the zone. 50-50 call. Could have been either way. It's now a 2-2 count. Leadoff man Stein trying to make something happen. Here's the pitch. Fastball low and in, called strike 3. That's a big strikeout for Finn.
Finn nodding his head there pretty confidently. Good pitch by the big lefty. 91, gave it some oomph and dotted the corner.
Next up is Jaden Bazil. Only hit he has had today came in the second inning. 1 out. Pitch from the lefty Finn. First pitch misses away, a fastball for ball 1. The 1-0 from Finn. This time he swings at it, fouled off to the right side. Moves the count to 1-1. 17 pitches so far from Finn. Done a pretty nice job out there. Finn comes set, rocks in the windup, then fires. Another fastball, this time misses a little bit low. It's now 2-1. Ready once again, the 2-1. This time it goes way outside. And Finn knew it right away. Looked back in frustration. Swiped the dirt a little bit. Maybe a little bit of embarrassment on that one. That one never feels good. That one goes away. And it's now 3-1. Finn will need to battle back from a 3-1 count now. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss. Pops out of the glove of Greer. Luckily for him, it wasn't 2 strikes, so it won't matter. It's now a full count. Nice pitch from Finn. Brings it right back. Now it's going to be a battle to decide what happens next. Ready for the 3-2 pitch. Here it is. Ground ball, and it'll be fouled to the left side. So it'll remain a full count. Basil. It's already struck out twice. Finn hoping to make it 3. Here's the full count pitch. Ripped into left. That's going to be a base hit for Basil. He'll coast into first. That's a 1-out single for the Lumberkings, who hope to squander at least a couple insurance runs in this half inning.
Good piece of hitting by Basil. Finn has been very aggressive to all these Clinton batters and challenges the right-hander with the fastball inside, but Basil does a good job turning on it and putting it into left field.
Next up is Augustiniak. He hits with Basil over there at first. 1 out, though, so the double play is intact. As Finn will start this at bat by throwing over to first. Not in time. He'll get the ball back. Both of them ready. Here's the first pitch. Fastball misses just up and away for ball 1, so he'll start this. He'll start this at bat behind 1-0 as well. Augustiniak coming into this game was batting .375, only had 2 strikeouts. So he tallied a strikeout in the 4th. He's probably the most difficult person on this team to strike out. He now improves to 3 strikeouts. Still an unbelievable stat. That pitch will miss well inside, and it's now 2-0. Leading off is Bazil. He'll come to the plate. That one's in there. It's now a 2-1 count. Gotta think that Augustiniak would have been hunting for that pitch. It was a fastball in the heart of the zone, but he took it. And it's now 2-1. Finn throws over to first once more. This time it bounces in front of the first baseman, Stanek. So it'll be an easy dive back for Basil. Augustiniak receiving the 2-1 pitch. Up and in. 3-1 now.
After being so aggressive, Finn working away from Augustiniak here. Got to bounce back.
Got to find a way here. Finn takes a deep breath before stepping on the mound. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Great spot. Tipped it into the catcher's glove, and it makes it another full count. Let's hope that Finn can come up on the higher end of this one. Fires over to first once more. Once again, diving back safely is Basil. Finn's ready for the full count. Looks over twice, then comes to the plate. Fouled off directly behind home plate. Lumberkings making Finn work. Both Basil and Augustiniak showing some fight here in the bottom of the 8th. Here's another 3-2 pitch. This time it's grounded over to Thompson. Double play chance. Throw over to Vogely. They're going to say he's safe. The throw from Thompson pulled him off the bag. And that really hurts, as they could have at least gotten one out, the lead run. But now the Lumberkings are going to have one out with runners on first and second.
Thompson, I can't believe it, his second error of the game. This is a guy who's been with the Cornbelters 3 years, hadn't made an error all summer, and all of a sudden has made 2. The first time it happened led to the 3-run homer by Sobieschek. Now the Cornbelters have to hope that nothing comes from that.
Greer will step up to the mound. The obvious reason being a Cornbelter arm is going to start throwing. Probably wise to have someone ready to go. Finn has done pretty well so far. Unfortunately, couldn't get help from his defense as Thompson threw the ball away from Vogely. First and second for the Lumberkings. The hitter is going to be Wrigley Mathis, who has 2 hits today. He's 2 for 3. He steps in. He's ready. The lefty Finn will face the lefty Mathis. Here's the first pitch. Up and away fastball misses for a ball, 1-0. Gives him a look at second, causes Basil to retreat back to second. Nobody covering, though. Lurking behind him is Vogely. Here's the next pitch. This time the fastball catches the zone, evens the count at 1-1. A nice pitch from him. Outside part of the plate, catches it with the fastball. Swing and a miss. Got him with the curveball, and it is now 1-2. Nice job following up the outside fastball with a curveball. Got him to check swing. Didn't go all the way through, but it was a strike anyway, I believe, and he went plenty far. Runner on the move from second. The ball bounces in there. They're going to say he's out. So that's going to be a strikeout on Mathis. So the Cornbelters will get 2 outs, but because of that ball bouncing in there, both runners will advance a base. It's now second and third with 2 outs for the Lumberkings.
Cornbelters got to be fine with that trade-off. Big strikeout there on Mathis. So 2 runners in scoring position, but you just got your second out of the inning, and now all you need is 1 more. Again, goes back to that Thompson play, though. Last time would have been out of the inning. This time, if Clinton can mount something, you're going to look back at that.
Ziegler, not an easy out. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses for a ball. Ziegler, the right-handed batter, will have the slight advantage in the lefty-righty matchup. We'll see how much it plays a factor in it. 1-0 count. Here's the next pitch. Another high fastball. Behind 2-0 on 2 straight fastballs. Kind of a difficult spot. You dug yourself in the hole with the 2 fastballs and for balls. So we'll be interested how they face Ziegler in this next pitch. Here it is. Ripped into left center field. This is going to extend the lead by 2. Chugging into second is Ziegler, and he will be upstanding. It's going to be a 6-3 ball game.
Goes back to the Thompson error. Cornbelters could have been out of the inning, but the game stayed alive, and this Clinton team is too talented. They're going to make you pay Ziegler a good rip into the gap, and it's all Clinton now.
I think if I was to be picky on that, I don't really agree with going back with a fastball, especially in the zone. The guy on deck, Landclose, had worked a walk, but he hadn't had a hit yet. I think I would have rather faced him with the bases loaded. Next pitch misses high from Finn. Totally different ball game now, 6-3 Clinton after that 2 RBI double from Ziegler. He stands on second now. Big lead. Thompson holding him on slightly. Next pitch, the 1-0. This is as well inside. I gotta think. Probably his last at bat here with the righty getting warm. And Frommel on deck. And then you have Sobieski check. So dangerous hitters up. We'll see. Runner on the go. Throw over there. In time over at third. And that is going to end the inning. Nice job from Greer. He's had a heck of a day behind the plate. Another gun-down runner. But unfortunately for the Cornbelters, they're going to have to go to the top of the ninth. They'll have to score 3 to keep the game going at least. And they'll have to score 4 to take the lead. It's a 6-3 ball game. We'll be back for the ninth in just a moment. Welcome back to Nelson Court Field. Top of the ninth, ready to get going. Cornbelters need to score 3. It's a 6-3 game. And the man given the closing job tonight is going to be Andrew Theis. He's a right-handed pitcher, but for the Cornbelters, you have the guys you want up. You got Due-Up Vogley, Jackson Stanek, and then Nolan McCrossan. So it's going to take a lot of fight from this Cornbelters offense. First pitch, fouled off to the left side. A good swing from Vogley. Nothing to show for it. It'll be a foul ball.
If the Cornbelters could pick anybody, though, to be up at the dish, I think this 3 is a solid pairing. You got Vogley, been an instrumental part of this team, and then 2 All-Stars back-to-back in Stanek and McCrossan.
0-1 from Theis. Breaking ball in there. Nice pitch from Theis. Has him down 0-2. He'll pick up the rosin bag, wipe it on his pants, get a clean grip, and he's ready for the 0-2 pitch. So is Vogley. He's standing in there. He needs to come through here. Here's the pitch to him. The 0-2. Hits him. Nice job by Vogley. Where's one for the team? They'll have a base runner.
You always hear in Little League, we've got ice, right? Let yourself get hit because it's a free base, and Vogley does just that. 82 miles an hour. He's seen pitches thrown harder than that. Just wears one for the better cause and puts himself aboard to start the inning.
And perhaps Vogley has a tip for Jackson Stanek, maybe a demeanor from Theis on the mound or something that caught his eye. He'll have a conversation with Stanek before taking first. Vogley on first. Here's the pitch. First pitch, fastball inside, zips in there for strike 1, 0-1. Theis comes set. Stanek ready in the lefty batter's box. Here's the 0-1. Hit in the air to left. Going back is Schinkel. He's now under it. Struggling to find it now, but he does make the catch in left field. So that'll be the first out of this one. Strike 1 for the Cornbelters.
That's an important out for Clinton to get to kind of calm the nerves. You know, lead off runner aboard Only up by 3 runs, and you got some dangerous hitters up, but Stanek being one of them, you're able to get the marquee man maybe in this Cornbelters lineup out. It's got to be a good feeling.
McCrossan now steps in. Andrew Theis has 3 saves on the year in the Prospect League. Hoping to add to number 4 as he fires a fastball on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. McCrossan immediately down in the count, 0-1. McCrossan so far today, walk, ground out, pop out. On the run is Vogley. This ball's hit in the gap. This is going to at least score one of the run. It's back at the wall. It's going to hit off the wall. Vogley will score. McCrossan will chug into second. And the Cornbelters at least get one. It's now 6-4.
That's what your veterans do. McCrossan here for his 3rd summer at the Cornbelters. He's been in situations like this his entire career. And he gets a fastball middle from Theis, and you can't blow that by a veteran hitter. Takes it the other way, 99 miles an hour off the bat. The Cornbelters have some life.
That ball is absolutely scorched in the right center gap. Hit right off that 401 sign where the wall from right changes into the wall in center. Next up is going to be Addison Worthman. With one swing, this game could be tied. 1 out. Here's the first pitch. Bounces in there for ball 1. One-0 count. Theis has thrown 8 pitches so far. He'll throw number 9 here in an 1-0 count to Worthman, who has singled twice already today. Here's the pitch to him. Fastball in there. Evens the count at 1-1. Nice job from Theis. McCrossan over at second, being held on weakly by Augustiniak. Not really giving him too much attention. Looks over twice, but then comes back home. Here's the pitch from Theis. Hit in the air to left. This ball's going to get down, and it'll hit off the wall and left. So they'll trade places with him. Worthman will take second. And now it is a 1-run game. So the normal Cornbelters have a runner now on second. And the next man up is going to be Max Heineman. He has a chance to tie the game.
Here come the Cornbelters. Addison Worthman continues to stay hot at the plate. 3 for 5 today. Another double, his 11th of the season. And just a great piece of hitting. Theis hangs a breaking ball in the inside corner, tries to front door Worthman, but he's all over it, rips it into left field. Another hard hit ball, 97 off the bat. Seeing the ball so well, Addison Worthman, and comes through for the Cornbelters right now.
Heineman, the designated hitter today, will now step into the box with the task of hopefully coming through here and tying this game. Worthman, minus speed on second. It'll have to be in the gap for him to score, probably, or over their head.
Not this guy, though, on this Cornbelters side. Has some trouble out there in reads with the outfield, but on the base path, has 10 stolen bases this year. Can really run when on base.
First pitch to Heineman from Theis. Fastball just low. Theis didn't like it. Bottom part of the zone. Didn't get the call. 1-0 count. The 1-0 to Heineman. Hit in the right. That's going to get through. The right fielder, Mathis, will throw to the cutoff man. And the Cornbelters have runners at the corners. It's going to be Carter Bleakney. And with a hit, he can tie this ball game. Or a pop-out now. In the outfield might be able to score Worthman. A lot of stuff going on right here. A lot of moving parts.
Worthman got a horrible jump there. Froze on a line drive. Heineman ripped one hard into right field. And can't blame Worthman. That's the instincts. So he'll have to pump the brakes at third. Runners at the corners. Bleakney, last time up, ripped one. Was maybe robbed of an extra base hit. Deep into the corner. In left center field.
The ball is scorched off the bat of Heineman. Great job, I would say, by Worthman to make sure that ball went through. You know he wasn't going to score on it. Here's the first pitch. Big swing and a miss. His elbow guard came off. Put all he could into that one. Bleakney will swing at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
High fastball there to Bleakney. He really wanted that one.
Curious what Heineman will do over there at first. He got the double play in. Bleakney not the fastest guy in the world. Next pitch, in there. A little reluctant on that one. Didn't quite make his mind up. if he wanted to swing at it, and it'll result in strike 2, and Bleakney's down to his final strike in this at-bat. 1 out, runners at the corners. Theis has the advantage right now. Can Bleakney come through? Here's the pitch. Just outside, and it's going to be 1-2.
Good call by the home plate umpire, Jeff Reese. It was a breaking ball that did miss outside, and better take from Carter Bleakney as well. In a protect mode 0-2 count, not afraid to let some balls go that maybe could have been close.
1-2 count. The next pitch. Just outside. Bleakney check swung at it, but decided to hold back wisely. It's now 2-2, even count. Bleakney brings the count to even. Theis comes set. Looks over at first, and then he comes to the plate. Comes home. Bounces in there. And is now 3-2. Full count for Bleakney. Crucial pitch. Tough situation for him. Full count. 1 out. Runners at the corners. Crazy what one little thing could do for this game. One ground ball and the game's over. Hitting the outfield. We play on. Here's the 3-2 from Theis. Down in the dirt. Ball 4. And the bases are now loaded for Jake Greer.
Cornbelters just finding a way. That's 4 straight batters now to reach base. McCrossan double, Worthman double, Heineman single, and Bleakney works a phenomenal at-bat. Was down 0-2 and got his way on base via the walk. Jacob Greer now in a humongous spot.
Huge spot for Greer. Hitless so far today, but as you said, has been on base 3 times with 2 walks and a hit by pitch. Here's the first pitch. It'll miss low for ball 1. And I got to say, Greer in this situation probably taking until he gets a strike after the miscues from Theis. Comes set. The 1-0 to Greer. Swings at it, fouls it off to the right side. Evens the count at 1-1. Aggressive play by Greer, but he saw one he liked, just couldn't quite hit into fair territory. Worthman at third, Heineman at second, Bleakney at first. Greer at the plate. 1 out, bases loaded. 1-1 count. Theis is ready. Here's the pitch. Fastball just outside. 2-1 count.
Great take there from Greer. Fastball away, didn't like it. Just a touch too far, and a great eye not to cut at a pitch you don't like.
Here's the next pitch from Theis. This time it catches the zone. That was an absolute paint. Upper outside part of the plate, just a little bit more in. And that is going to even the count at 2. Great job by Theis to get back even. Tough spot here now. Here's the pitch. Inside. Full count.
Just feel like Theis is going to throw the fastball here. He throws it all at bat, even to Bleakney when he lost him there, was trying to challenge him with the fastball. I don't think Theis could live with himself if he tried going with the breaking ball out of the zone and missed.
All the pressure in the world on both of these men. Full count, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Popped up, and it's going to be foul. Out of play. Take a deep breath, Cornbelter fans. Out of play. Chance for both players to catch their breath. Theis will pick up the rosin bag. Get his hand dry. And Greer will step back in. Full count once again. He did go with the fastball there. The full count pitch. Called strike 3. Got him with the outside fastball high and up. And Greer will toss his bat to the side. He's frustrated. Very borderline pitch.
Right in between, there was 2 fastballs on the outside half that one went for Greer, one didn't. That one right in the middle. A tricky call that Cornbelters are not too happy about. Greer furious.
So Greer goes down looking. Theis has thrown 25 pitches in just this half inning. His next assignment is Keyser. Here's the first pitch to him. Called strike one, an outside fastball. And someone just got tossed. Not sure who it was, but if it was one of the Cornbelters coaches, we might run out of coaches. He's going to come check third base umpire. I don't know if they know who it was. Somebody must have said something, but I don't know who did. One of the other coaches is going to probably take the blame.
It's the analytics guy, Brady Goodman. Our analytics member. Just conferring with the Home Team Network broadcaster.
Probably going to get not a very nice email as he'll walk out now. So it's now 0-1.
You don't see that every day.
No, I've never seen that before. Interesting. My goodness. Passionate stuff, I guess. I don't know. Interesting. All right, 0-1 pitch. Here's the pitch. Keyser swinging a miss. Down to his final strike now. All kinds of stuff happening today, Oliver. It's been a very interesting broadcast. It all comes down to this pitch here in the top of the ninth. Dice has him down 0-2. Keyser at the plate in his 6th at-bat. Here it is. Popped up. Should be playable. And it will be caught. Lumberkings take this one 6-5. Cornbelters failed to squander one more run. And the Cornbelters will have to go home with a 6-5 loss. Tough loss for the Cornbelters.
That one hurts. Good fight there in the end, but just the story of the day. Squandered the bases loaded, runners in scoring position. The Cornbelters just couldn't deliver on the day. That's one that they're really going to be kicking themselves, tallying up the number of runners the Cornbelters left on base today. 14 runners left on base today. It's going to be tough to win baseball games when you do that.
Definitely a tough pill to swallow.
Left the bases loaded 3 times today,
Yeah.
Once in the first, once in the third, and then the final time came in the 9th inning.
Just couldn't get that hit when they needed it, unfortunately.
Give Theis some credit, though. Worked out of that jam. Could definitely feel the pressure. Bases loaded, 1 out, and then back-to-back big outs, the punch out, and then forced the weak fly out.
Love the fight from the Cornbelter squad, though, in that last half inning. Great stuff. 3 back-to-back hits from across, and 2 of them scoring runs, the 2 doubles, and then a single from Heineman. They had a chance, just couldn't quite get that last big hit. So Cornbelters fall just short in this one. Clinton takes it 6-5. I'm Braden Hartman. I'm with Oliver Arora. We're saying so long from Nelson Court Field, and we'll see you next time for more Cornbelters baseball.